How the fuck do
Yes,
you ask
sir.
God?
Yes,
But
sir.
what y'all was saying though about the what you was about to say though about the protest and shit? What you was about to say?
I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing wrong with wanting to protest for the brother's freedom or whatever, because a lot of evidence did support that he should have been classified as justified in what he did or whatever. But the beginning of the whole situation started with him being the man that wanted to follow the man that killed his daddy or whatever. You know, yeah, you got paid big money from the city behind the illegal killing of your father, and you wanted to seek retribution or have a confrontation with the man who killed your daddy, but you wasn't thinking that the person he was with was going to react the way he reacted. You ran into the back of his vehicle, an argument ensued. One person went and got a gun. You had a gun. Boom, somebody gets shot. That person shot somebody else. And it just was like all of the key witnesses that were there that said what happened weren't enough to overturn the guilty verdict. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because it's like you still was the aggressor because you got
right
hit eventually, and then after
well, no,
getting hit,
the
you
no,
went
he
after the
didn't.
man.
No, he didn't get hit. He hit them. He ran into the
Who
back of
hit
their car. From they're saying Cordell ran into the back of old boy car,
No,
and
they
the
ain't had
argument
that hit.
ensued.
They ain't had a hit.
Well, look, they say when he went to the car and talking about he going to get a gun, the bullet that was fired
Will
was
Smith
fired from the
them hit
rear.
him, and he followed behind them after he got hit by Will Smith.
Yeah, but the reason that he was even in that area was because Will Smith was allegedly at a dinner with the police officer that killed his dad. So he was
So
already
you
looking
think
for the
he went
police.
around? So you think he went around there to try to kill the police officer that killed
That
his daddy?
that's what it seems like. Cause he
What the
would
fuck?
other, yeah, bro. A lot of that shit was kind of weird. Like, what other reason would you be there around Will Smith and them? The police officer that killed your daddy was in the car with Will Smith and them. You see what I'm saying? So how we get to
That's
that
like
point?
conspiracy more than
Anything,
Yeah, that's
correct?
what really
conspiracy
happened.
more than a fucking- Yeah, like you.
Because
you
I mean, because the
Because I
rabbit
thought it
hole.
was an accident too. That's all I'm saying. I thought it
That,
was an accident too. Like
but that's what I'm
what's it called?
saying.
None of that, even if all
The
that,
initial
even if
the
all
initial
that
story
shit
was
is
that
saying,
he hit
even
Will
if all
Smith's
that
car.
shit is saying, he hit them in the car first, right?
That's what happened. That's what was said to have happened. That Cordell ran into the back of Will Smith's car, and an altercation ensued.
When the fuck that happened?
But the only reason that's what I'm trying to tell you, because all that shit came out in the beginning. But being that the police officer who was in the car was the person that killed Cordell's dad, that was the reason that Cordell was following behind them, and that's how Will Smith got involved, because he ran into the back of Will Smith's car. And when him and Will kept having words or whatever, it was alleged that Will Smith went to retrieve a gun, and when he came back out with the gun, that's when Cordell opened fire on him, right?
Hey, first, I don't want to stay on it too long, but I do want you to. I think you should look it up before saying what you're saying. Like, where you got your information from? Can I ask that?
That was all out in the news when the shit first broke down.
Yeah, because the video shows your boy following Will Smith, not Will Smith following him. So that's why I was trying to see, like, what you say. The video clearly shows that, because basically what I'm saying is that could have, and I know how it is when you a hothead. You know, I'm not saying you're a hothead because I don't want to paint the man as a hothead. Well, I know how it is when you think somebody wronged you and you're trying to get justice or respect off of some shit that they happened. Like when you hit somebody, you stop. That's what you're supposed to do. Stop, exchange information, You know what I'm saying? By them not doing that, he pursued them. You know what I'm saying? And after pursuing them, which he wasn't supposed to do, the police ain't even supposed to chase nobody. So yo, like he shouldn't have. That's what I'm saying. Like once he got behind him, he could have got the license plate or whatever. Then boom, did whatever it is he had to do or whatever to get justice. But he didn't do that. He got out. Will Smith went for his gun. He went back to his car, got his gun. So it's more self defense than anything or whatever. But his daddy being killed by police and all that other shit, that's just narratives I think the police and everybody else put on it so that narrative that you said could come out, because as long as I've been hearing about the story since the shit happened, I have never heard that narrative ever. That's all I'm saying. Now, if I'm not saying it's not possibly true or whatever. To me, I don't think it's true. But that's just my personal opinion or whatever. And based on actually looking at the videos and shit, he went after him or whatever. Just like with shooting, like Will Smith shot first. He shot his wife and everything. Like all that came out. So at the end of the day, I think he should have came home or whatever. But I know by the laws and shit just changing and him killing an NFL player, I think that's why they stuck
him. I'm looking it up right now. I don't think
it got nothing to do with his. I don't think he was in the area looking for the nigga that killed his daddy. Like, nah. Because if that's the case, they could have been found. Like, why would he just wait till the day that he with Will Smith and say, "Oh yeah, we gonna get that nigga today"? Oh, them people was drunk. Will Smith them was drunk. They was at a party or whatever. They hit the man car. They was trying to, they pursued him because he tried to hit him and get away. Nigga was talking crazy. Let his ass up. I mean, that's what I think happened. You know what I'm saying? But I know the seriousness of it. And what you think, Side?
A lot of it from what I last remember was exactly what you just said. That's how I thought the story went too, at the same time. And I thought they was really fighting to see if his situation was self-defense actually. And by Will being a bigger person, like you were saying, a bigger celebrity, a lot of they was questioning a lot of it, So once the lawyers and everybody else started digging into what was known in the streets, known around the city for both people, they kind of started trying to tie a lot of shit together. It caused a lot of confusion. That's how I remember it too. I never heard of that theory where with the
he was stalking the police officer and he finally called him.
Yeah, I didn't. That was my first time, so I'm intrigued. I was listening too. That's what I remember as well.
You got on the screen, P. I can't see that.
It's not. It should be.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
It say the surveillance video appears to show the Mercedes bumped the Hummer at 11:21 p.m. as the Hummer began to pull over to the side of the road.
Stop right there. Who was in the Mercedes?
I got you. I guess Will Smith.
Oh, okay. So the Mercedes hit the Hummer. They call that, because I know your boy was in the Hummer for sure.
Right. But further down, police said was shot. Police said 34-year-old was shot after a verbal exchange with Hayes, who allegedly rear-ended the Mercedes and caused it to strike another vehicle containing the acquaintances of Smith. Smith was pronounced dead at the scene, and his wife, Raquel, was shot once in the right leg.
So
you see what I'm saying?
allegedly, that mean that's what the people were trying to tell them.
Correct.
It came out.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the story was. Right.
Yeah, but you said
but
exactly
that's also because the acquaintance that was there was a police officer. You see what I'm saying? Yes.
No, I don't. Because the surveillance, you said you read the shit first. The surveillance said that the Mercedes hit the Hummer. Then
correct.
Somebody allegedly said, the police said that them people got hit first after all, getting all the way down there. So that's just their side of the story.
But that's what I'm saying. Who else could report the accident at the time it happened? Right? Faster than a 911 call, other than the officer already on the scene.
So
and then for the
story on the scene trumps anybody else's information, is what you're saying.
Correct. How many times we don't talk? Look, how many times we don't talk about? How many times we don't talk about officers telling a story, and then the other officers go along with that story because it came from an officer who was already there.
That's true, but that don't make it true.
That's true, but that don't make it true.
No, with the statement you saying, basically, police gonna go with what the police say, right? That's what you're saying, right?
No, I'm saying that basically this is what happened. The police went with the officer who was already there. Said he rear-ended Will. Will got out, started fussing. An argument ensued, and he shot Will.
Okay, so basically, the police sided with the police and said that he was doing with the police.
Allegedly, that's what they were trying to tell. That's what they were trying to say in the first beginning.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what they said allegedly happened. But like you say, the video showed the Mercedes hitting.
The video showed it went a whole different way.
Right,
yeah.
but yet this man still got convicted on the shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I understand
that's what I remember. Yeah, that's what I remember. The dude actually, it was because I remember them saying that like Will got, because I remember the trial, y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you remember the girlfriend who was in the car with Will too, she testified. You feel me? So I remember the testimony. So that's what's bringing me back now. It's like
now,
and I remember her saying. Let me finish. I remember her saying Brown got out the car and embraced that dude, bro. So I'm talking about Will Smith.
Yeah, he got out that car and approached that man.
He did, and girl said Brown went to I that's how she called. So
exactly.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's New Orleans,
and that's her words. That's a witness. So. Where it came into where a police was also with Will Smith. No, I don't know nothing about that. I never heard that.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I can't vouch for that information.
Now look, remember, Fuller was his lawyer. Fuller suggested that a possible second gun on the scene could help exonerate him. Fuller did not say who he believed had the second gun or whether he thought it had been fired. He also declined to say whether his client plans to claim self-defense. But instead, Hedges felt threatened and filed a motion in court to preserve all ballistic evidence. And remember, it was alleged that Will Smith got a gun out the car, and when he got shot, he shot his old lady in the left thigh. If you on the right side of the car, if you on the left side of the car, and somebody shoots you, how she got shot in the left thigh if no bullets penetrated the rear of the vehicle, and every shot he fired went into Will. So who had the second gun? You see what I'm saying? So that's what made everything that the man was saying kind of make sense. Like she walking around.
Well, P, if you think about it, it would be weird if she got shot in the right leg.
No, she got shot in the left leg.
That's
what I'm saying.
If you listen to what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. That's what you did. You did say that. But what I'm saying, you say that was weird. What I'm saying is, it would be weird if it was the right leg.
Yes, definitely would have been weird if it had been.
Listen. Because that's the passenger side. So it would make him look more guilty if he shot from that side, or she caught any bullets from the right side. Because when you sit in the car as a passenger, that's what side you on. So your left leg is on the left, face toward the driver's side. So if I'm shooting from that side, that makes sense for me to get shot in the leg on the left. It makes more sense. Instead of you said it was kind of weird. What I'm saying is, it would be weird on the right, not the left, Pete. It makes sense. It makes more sense on the left, is what I'm saying. It don't sound weird. It sounds logical to the left.
Don't do that.
But that's why I'm saying, who had the second gun? Because if Cordell was shooting at Will on the left side,
did Cordell mention this? Did Cordell mention the second gun, or the people saying there was a second gun, or what? Who's bringing up the second gun? Because my point, my whole thing is like, why do they even need a second gun if Round telling you I had to pop his ass?
They're saying it was a second gun because nobody was trying to say that Will Smith had a gun at first. They was trying to
exactly.
It was
but Chop, this my purpose. Let me add something right in there, and I'm gonna let you finish. When you even say that, Chop, that's Will Smith, big goofy motherfucker coming at me, thinking like he about to. I still feel like if I pull my gun on this big nigga, that's some type of self-defense, and they shouldn't be looking at it like I just murdered him in cold blood. That's all I'm saying. Even if there wasn't a second gun, so the extra gun is even extra. Like a big nigga with the gun, dude. Like I'm extra scared. I'm shooting through the window.
This nigga's a defensive end.
I ain't even getting out the car. I'm not even getting out my car. I'm hitting him like it's a driveway. I'm just saying. I'm but that's me though, y'all. But what y'all was saying about the second gun, though? Just to go back to what you was talking about.
I think the second gun came up because they was trying to see that Will Smith didn't have a gun, but he did, and that's what we know. So,
but they don't know where it's at, P. That what you saying, P? P, you saying they don't even know where it's at now? All of a sudden, that what you saying?
They know where it's at because they tested the ballistics on Will Smith's gun, and they found out that shit came. His wife got shot by him instead of his wife getting shot by Cordell.
Oh, so that's what the lawyer was trying to use to say that Round did.
Brown was acting.
The ballistic showed that it was actually coming from the second gun.
That's why
they protested it, because the NFL got involved in it.
So was he? So was he getting into it with his old lady in the car already when he shot in her leg, or was he nervous and popped in the leg? What happened? He grabbed the gun and it popped out and hit in the leg. While he grabbed the gun, he still was mad and got out the car and still tried to force it. I'm just trying to figure out how you still pop her and your bullet went up in her leg and you still got out the car and got killed. God damn it.
So you had to be upset, like you saying. You had to be.
That's all I'm saying, Chop. I'm trying to put it in the. I'm putting myself in the situation. You know what I mean?
And we ain't no law.
Was he already fussing in the car and shit? Because if you remember the witness,
other situation, son, like it is what it is. Son, that man was drunk. He got out that bitch to go do something, and when he was trying to get out that car, he shot his wife by accident, probably. But you so fucking intoxicated, you didn't know what the fuck you was doing, and you ran up on a nigga that had a gun too, and nigga knocked your dick in the dirt. It is what it is. Like. You shouldn't have did that shit. It's crazy that you went to an ESPN.
Because I don't remember. Because it's been so a while back.
Local, like,
I would have testified my damn self, bro. I would have put me on the stand. I'm putting my damn self on the stand, to be honest with you. I don't know if he did it or not.
Went to court and testified on Will's behalf. What?
What that mean though? None of them wasn't there.
whole snippet half. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what a character witness is, but
Payton did,
how far does that go? But how far does that go though, right? What he gonna say? Yeah, the nigga blocked like a motherfucker for me.
The fuck? Nigga trying to figure out what him saying anything meant. He wasn't there.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. Even in court, like that look good. That's perfume on a pig, bro. That's decorations on shit. Like when you present that in a court of law to bring in Sean Payton and them for character witness. That's crazy.
We ain't doing that. I agree with you not going because you gotta work.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely.
They're about to try to make it seem like the man did some shit that he ain't do. Like that man.
If I don't know what he did, I ain't gonna, but I could definitely talk about it without having a biased point on it.
I get the minds, and I can get the minds in a good enough time.
And P, I'm not saying you agreeing with the shit neither, because you just telling what you heard as well. So I get where you coming from with the shit too. It's like, look how all that information be coming out, bruh, and this is how, shit could get tangled and knotted up. But that's why we here, bruh. We here to talk to each other and set each other motherfucking straight. You hear me? I'm tired of knots in this motherfucker.
With the stuff you were saying, I ain't lying. Because it's like, hold on, P, you don't know what you're saying. But I don't know. I don't think you know the whole story. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, how y'all week been going, bro?
For sure.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to do the intro first, and then we going to get into everybody's week, man. This damn show started already. We was talking for almost 20 minutes.
Nigga took up 20 minutes of show and nigga want to do an intro. That's how we do over here, Blood Talk. We just do what the fuck we want.
This is Blood Talk Gola. I am your host, Top Trace. I'm here with my co-host,
Silent Child 17.
Word. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight, bro. We got a few things.
People a thing.
Hurry up and get a lot of here tonight if you can. But it's a few topics that we're gonna talk about if my brother come to mind, because I know my other movies take a lot longer than everybody else. So I think I got one that's a good conversation. But you know what? I might consider it a little later for my segment. I might be able to do that. But just thinking about it or whatever, I heard this teacher had said some things about he's a gay teacher, right? And he basically saying that it's hard, it's crazy how how people raising their kids and people are
Wait,
they basically
a gay teacher is saying how hard it is for parents to raise their kids.
I just want y'all to hear him out. I want y'all to hear him out, and I want y'all.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, bro. That's why
the sentence, Chop. I'm just saying. The bar was strong, yeah.
I knew y'all niggas is about to. I just knew.
Have you ever seen a gay parent tell you about your kids and how hard to raise them? These mother. My bad.
Yeah, he. Well, one thing he said that I will say. I think is a good point. Is
I'm not shitting on him, bro. I'm just the sentence. Shout it, read.
I think the one thing
welcome
he said that's real is as
man, you gonna parents, be on point, man. It
of
don't matter if he
boys.
gay, Chuck. Do he have a point? You saying he got a real point about it, right? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
really
I think
hitting
he
on
got a
something.
real point. I think he hitting on
Continue,
something. But
my brother. You
keep
ain't got it. Come
let's
on,
keep
man. I'm
let's
just
keep
joking.
Bad as fuck, bitch. They bad as fuck. I don't understand. If I got paid for the amount of times that I have to say sit down and be quiet, bitch, I would never have to teach again for the rest of my motherfucking days. Y'all kids do not follow simple fucking instructions. Like, I cannot make this shit up. Sit down, hush, stop hitting her, stop hitting him. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't understand. And they don't understand the liability and the ramifications of all. Like, girl, you ain't here punching this boy in his motherfucking head. Now, if he get up and knock your ass out, they gonna be looking at me like, why you ain't stop? I've been telling us chill the fuck out. Administration ain't no motherfucking help, because as soon as you send them out, they sending them right back to your classroom to do the same thing that you just sent them out for. And don't say call me, call home, call home, call home. I call home. She not scared of you, baby. She said call you. She said because you're not gonna do nothing. She told me to call you. No, I'm not saying your child should fear you. I'm not saying your child should ever be scared of you, but there should be some type of structure, some type of discipline to know that if I'm finna get on the phone with this boy, with my mama, my daddy, I need to straighten up. They don't call my mama, call my daddy. I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing but take my phone for a day. Y'all kids bad as fuck.
All right, then what y'all think
They
about
got
that?
They got most of that video.
It got more. Yeah, it's more. You want to just hear the more first, or you want to say something about the first line? Let's just keep going.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No. We gonna unpack on that first one right quick. They do have children that do that. What she gonna do? She ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. My daddy ain't home. And then. Okay. So what does that leave him with? But you still have to do your job as a teacher, right? Because at the end of the day, you are disciplinarian too. So you have to figure out how to get them to do what you need them to do for the amount of time that you getting paid to do it for. Now, what them children do once they get home, that's all on them and their parents. But when it comes to your classroom is your business, and you supposed to make business good for yourself, correct? So at the end of the day, you as a disciplinarian, if they cutting up in the class, okay.
What you got,
Put their ass out. Look, put their ass on suspension and see how quick they mama get there and start straightening shit out then. Because mama don't want to keep being bothered with the children. That's why they in school all day.
But you said the administration just sent them back to the class.
There you go. Send their ass home for a week.
I think the problem is not the teachers. I think it's the administration. I would say that. Because if administration see kids, that's just like, say for instance, some kids stole a car, but they didn't do it on school grounds. To me, nigga, you stole a car. Like, you at school. I mean, you ain't do it while you was at school, but now I got to be watching.
I got you, Shorty Reed.
What about the parents?
She got a question.
Going to the school telling them not to touch their kids? That's true, because a lot of them say that shit too.
Another part of
it. Don't talk to them certain ways. Don't do this. Don't do that. So they can't do this, and all the rules on them. So they can't do more like some people be wanting them to do. But my thing is, nobody should have to teach your child to have common sense or regular manners, my nigga. Like shit that every child or every person or every human being is supposed to already have and know. Like, nobody should have to teach your child how to be respectful and all that shit. They should know that. Like, they should be coming to my house knowing that type of shit. Now,
you come out your house.
Should be able to
cross out your eyes,
ass in class.
Hair comb, clean uniform.
I don't give a fuck how much money they getting paid, or that's their job.
And manners.
They should know that shit. And your child shouldn't be in that bitch disrupting the class. Like, I seen this shit. I went to my daughter's school. In one class, they got a teacher. She doing her thing. She making sure the kids listen to her and shit. In the other class, she not doing all that. I'm trying to walk clean over that fucking
because they will do it. You right.
Doing this, not doing that. So no, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Like, some of them make them do it, but like you say, at the end of the day, you ain't about to pass my class and you disrespectful. I wouldn't give a fuck what you're talking about. You got to get
that bitch next year. I'll see you next year.
Be in this bitch next year. Okay. You gonna get on my nerves? No, I'm gonna get on your nerves because I'm gonna get the last laugh,
I
and
know,
you're gonna be
because I work
famous
here.
bitch.
Right.
Okay.
I got the power, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. I'm gonna suspend
I
your
work
ass every
here.
time you come in
I
that
get
bitch
to
cutting
teach you
up.
this lesson for 10
Again,
years at least.
fuck wrong with you?
So however
You
long
ain't gonna get it.
your little silly ass want to be up in here, then
That's all on
hey, I
Fine.
you.
guess I'll watch you grow up.
Yeah,
Yeah. I bet
that's
Your
you
right.
wait.
siblings will graduate out my
I'm
class
gonna be
before
teaching the
you.
same thing next year, nigga.
I'm gonna be teaching the same shit. You stupid. That's what I make children do. That's why I couldn't be a teacher, bro. I make them realize how stupid they been. I'm gonna be teaching the same
That's what I
shit.
used to do. But you can't even outsmart the little motherfuckers. Now they'll start crying
Oh
and
no.
fuck around and you'll get fired.
Yeah, you're
Oh, he
right,
hurt
child.
my
It is
feelings.
sensitive. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, no.
That's exactly why they putting cameras
that
in them
shit crazy.
classrooms now.
See, I think that's what Charlotte Ray is saying. Like, it's a
They
bunch of
only do
them
what you
put
allow.
on
Cause
this shit
sometimes
now.
they do get over. Like them little kids are fool with it though. Like you saying, chap. Like it's certain things you gotta put in order. And if they see you don't have that order, they
They
you
gonna
know,
fuck over it. They gonna
they make all kind of little
use it.
corners and
Man,
yeah.
hell yeah. They gonna cut
Them
whatever
little
corners
mother,
they can
bro.
cut. We didn't been kids before, you know what I'm saying? But to go with what he's saying, bro,
Hell yeah. That's why I'm saying
outside
that shit.
of
I was cutting and
outside of you
cornering.
know what I'm saying,
Silly.
all the other shit that he gonna say too or whatever. Like I say, I think he got a point. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't scared of administration, you're not scared of your parents. So why the fuck you gonna be scared of the teacher? Why you gonna respect the teacher if you ain't got to respect the administration or the which you could do whatever you want to do in school and out of school, and they not gonna no,
Do a
you can
motherfucking
still
thing.
come to school and do whatever it is you want to do. But see, in Slidell, they don't play that shit. It the same shit that you get away with in New Orleans in Slidell, man, them fucking people, your ass would be expelled for the whole year and have to go to alternative schools or some shit. Just for doing one thing, one time.
See what I'm
Ain't
saying?
doing
It's
no,
like a
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It's like a
Two chances,
it's like
all
a
that
strike, chap. It's like a, yeah, that's a yeah. I'm cutting it off completely. I don't even want your feelings hurt. I want you to understand before you even
shit.
think about the emotion, motherfucker. This shit is happening to you.
People get
You just
mad. I'm
gotta
gonna say this, and
embrace it. And when
I'm
you
gonna play
put
the
that
next
on
one,
a
but this
kid, it's
some
a lot,
fire
chap.
as shit, and I want this to sizzle in y'all spirit. People get mad because they got caught doing something, and they don't want a harsh punishment for doing the stupid shit that they did. If that makes sense, because most of the
Man, come
time,
on, man. All you
even
did was break it down. That's just it.
like you got
Mm,
caught for doing something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Bill or none of that. You
yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
yeah.
I'm saying like somebody that went to jail for serving this or or killing this person, knowing that you went to go kill them,
Oh
all
my
that
bad.
type of
It's called taking responsibility, child.
shit.
Yeah, that's what
You
that's
knew what
it's
the
called
consequences
responsibility. Yeah,
was before you did
yeah.
that shit. So you was man enough to do it, be man enough to take the punishment. You can't tell them they punish you too hard. You told your mama they punish you too hard when you used to do shit, or your daddy? Fuck no.
Nope.
I'm just saying.
What? These young ladies, Sexy Red, Natalie Nunn, Liddy, Ivory, Cashmere have them in a chokehold. I ain't named nobody who y'all probably even know. Why is your 12 and 13-year-old little girl in here talking about baddie shot o'clock? Bitch, if you don't baddie your ass to a motherfucking seat, you don't know what a motherfucking withdrawal or a deposit is, but you can tell me what's Pound Town. Just left Pound Town. Don't piss me off in here. Y'all are so busy trying to teach y'all kids not to be gay that they have nothing but gay thoughts all motherfucking day. If I'm not mistaken, you know what? These young men won't even bend down to pick up a pencil because they think somebody looking at their ass. Who's looking at you in here? Said that they can't. Their dads. They call him. You call your dad die because you can't say dad or daddy. That's gay. We reading a problem in the book. It said Big D takes whatever. Big D takes $22 out of whatever. It was just a nickname for the boy. Big D pause.
That was a book. No, that
Right.
why that's even in a
Big D
book
in a
though.
book.
See, they
Right,
gotta see that
right.
shit two ways, though.
them
I knew
children
y'all
do
was
see
going. I
that
knew
shit
y'all was
two
going
ways, though,
because
bro.
he hitting on something. What you
I'm
can't
not
say is
picking
that
out what
he's
he.
not
I'm
hitting
not
on.
picking on him either, bro, because he right though. Like we talking about accountability. I just put that in the chat.
Yeah,
Accountability, bro. With like you say, with the staff and the parents. You know that there is
he is
those other layers where they're
These
in the
children,
books and stuff like that. It's going both ways. Like he's saying, he noticing the heterosexual boys getting hit with the bullshit, but we only really see what happens when they say what happens to the gay people or the gay
facts.
boys, getting picked on about it. But if you think about it, is both sides. That's why they do. I ain't never heard the daddy one. That shit was crazy right there. Just call a nigga father. Fuck. I don't know. But it's
But
like
they won't do it.
it's
They
that
won't say
stigma, it's
daddy.
that
Niggas,
stigma
they
on
will
both
not
sides,
say
basically.
daddy
And I'm glad he
because
said that. That's all.
yeah, they will not say daddy, son. Like daddy is something or dad. They will
No,
say
I get
dad.
it.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I get
But
it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why put that on a heterosexual boy too at the same time as if
or bend down, like
the
bend down to do
behaviors.
certain. You know what I'm saying? Like to do certain jobs, you have to be in certain positions, and if you're not comfortable like that, like that's just like me and y'all know Mr. Rollins. If y'all know Mr. Rollins, he one of the best band directors.
But look, so if
Uh,
you gay, that means you just. What I'm saying is, think about it, y'all. If you gay, that means you just do shit like that. I don't get. You see what I'm saying? As well as they, as well as you making it, as well as people make it seem like it's a stigma for one side. Both of them is getting picked. Both sides are getting picked on. This is how the
don't get
game go.
picked up.
This is how you keep the
Facts.
shit going. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? The shit works for both sides, and people not understanding that. And instead of trying
right.
to understand that, they pick a side of which should they be or not be.
then you got to
And
think about
yeah,
this
that's all.
too.
That's why I'm glad he
Nah,
said that, because it's a great point if people actually listening, whether they fucking gay or heterosexual, though. That's all I'm saying.
right.
Right.
Because
Now, the other
it
point that I wanted to add this in,
man,
you got to think about what these dudes is going through mentally, because any little thing that can be turned into something gay, they
yeah, he,
mind
he just
automatically
said it.
thinks,
He said, look, he said
it,
they making a
right,
fucking churn gay. That bitch sure can't do nothing.
right. But
They
so
can't do
the
So
other
it
thing,
has its truth in it.
right now, the other point is, he said the boys drop a pencil in class, they won't even bend over to pick it up because they think somebody looking at their ass. But it's kind of hard to know that there's a gay man in this classroom who likes looking at man ass, man dick, getting man dick, or giving man dick. I'd
Man,
be kind of,
P,
Oh
it's
God
you know what
blunt
I'm
damn.
talk,
saying?
and it felt
I'm
like I
just
got hit with
saying.
shit.
God damn. My
Okay,
It
we ain't
felt
got
like
no
I got
sense
hit
to slip
three.
on us.
subscribers and
We
people
ain't
that's
got no sense
listening
to
to
slip
that
on
was
us.
We
I mean,
apologize,
they
fire.
Red.
got
We
no problem
sorry,
with me
Red. I
saying
don't
it.
know
Just
where P going with this. We
I don't
sorry,
know what
Red.
the fuck
but
you
what,
got.
no,
But you
look,
got a point, though. You
it's
got
just
a
the
point.
fact
I
of the
see what
matter
you're
that
saying.
them
He's
dudes
definitely on
think
the
like that.
road, but I ain't think it was.
I
Shit.
mean, shit, it is what it is. I'm sorry.
These young ladies, Sexy Red, Natalie Nunn.
Then we go to the
You have
next video.
women in
Today we
you
watching
have
Breakfast with
women
Champions.
present
I
though,
forgot
P.
which
That's all I'm saying. Jeez, P.
scene it was.
I
But he said
apologize.
something like, "Oh, he takes a lot, or he takes it all, or something." Something. They was talking about fucking food. He got all the boys in the class. Oh, no Diddy, no Diddy. Bitch, if y'all is rata fucking Toey, bitch, shut
But
up.
look at
Why you
how it's
so busy
being
trying to make him
said,
so hyper
though.
masculine? You ain't doing shit but making him angry. To constantly be at war with your thoughts all day so you can not look gay or seem gay, that has to be exhausting. And as somebody who actually went through that,
See what
like
I'm
for real,
saying?
is
And to
actually
be
gay,
gay
went
too
through
though.
that.
To be
Do you
gay
know
too.
how that
Y'all not
mentally
free
fucks
like
with you to
with the
have to
shit. That's
literally
what
be
I'm
pouring
saying.
it, but like all day, every day? So for y'all to actually be straight young
Uh-huh.
men and be constantly consumed with gay shit, I don't fucking understand. Let cut the shit. So now my question is, who the fuck finna teach them how to act? Who? Cause bitch, I gotta get through a
Wait,
seventh
pause
grade
it, chap.
curriculum today.
For him to say is for them to not want to be gay but be consumed with not having gay thoughts, you got to look at what's being pushed through social media, radio, television, movies, even in kids' cartoons, they're introducing homosexual things or homosexual lingos or anything
So
that could be.
now, that pushes
That
parents
makes it hard for them
have
to
to teach a
decide
certain
what
way,
is and what isn't.
right? So now
You
that
see what I'm
makes the
saying?
parents
So
have to teach a certain way.
If they do, Chop, because in this, if you look at a lot, like he just said, just to give an example with the cartoons, I noticed you don't even have to be good at drawing or be creative or imaginative, right? You just got to have like a good dialogue, because they drawing anything now, but it be the conversations now.
mm-hmm.
It be the little suggestive stuff that they say to each other and stuff like that. And now I could just put little certain little drawings and shit of whatever little symbol or sign I want to show people, or whatever suggestive thing that I'm talking about in this adult dialogue that's supposed to be for kids. I'm gonna just show it suggestively, like the shape of a butt, suggestive stuff that's going in the mouth, spraying of
Yeah,
a person. I could
right.
keep going, like just little goofy shit
You
that
should never see pranks
it's
and
just
shit like you used to see pranks.
yeah,
Now you can see
it's
pranks
suggestive,
and
chap. It's very
all type of
suggestive,
shit.
and
Like
yeah, and freaky
now we did
motherfuckers is
have
out here
who
too.
said Roger, we did have the Roger
Yeah,
Rabbits and
yeah.
shit like that too.
That's
But at
right.
the
It
end of
started.
the
It
day,
started with stuff like that, chap. It started with stuff like that. Cause I keep telling y'all, bruh, nigga, the titties. It was titties, nigga. Everything was
it was
titties.
titties. It was titties, nice ass.
Y'all think I be bullshit like when I be saying shit, but I'm telling you, everything. I know it be sounding crazy, but I'm telling y'all, nigga, they was selling the fuck out of titties, nigga. It was titties and white bitches with no ass. Chop. Ass never sold, nigga, in the 80s. You hear me?
Never
And
did.
the early 90s.
Big chest. It was front chest, frontal
Ass came
lobe.
into 2000, nigga. You see what I'm saying? They
Say,
wanted
Chop.
the more our black girls had a something that was familiar to a white bitch that was kind of cute, you know, they'll give her more play than, just you seeing a beautiful black motherfucker. You feel me? No matter
Say,
what she
Chop.
is.
Do
But
me a favor
Yeah.
right quick. Pull your video down. I want to show you something, and you tell me
time has
if you
changed,
think that
nigga.
this was
Time has
appropriate
changed.
for
But it's the
children
same
to be
game though, child.
watching.
Time has changed, but it's the same
Wait,
fucking
hold
game.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it down right quick.
Why would you? All right, hold on. I'm about to finish this off, and then you could just bring it up for other news.
Well, it kind of go with what we're talking about right now, though. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
all right. So wait, look, let me just
Yeah,
finish it out. It didn't. Wait, that's the
yeah.
one
Go ahead.
with the girls doing the hair.
No,
Oh, all right.
what we talking about as far as the cartoons and kids and the suggestive things that happen that we as parents should be on the watch for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out right quick. It's real quick. And it's funny, but it's real quick. Come on, play it. Oh, come on. Here you go. Oh, it's gonna.
All right, let's get this job done.
Suggestive.
Very, very suggestive.
Suggestive.
And
You
if you
ain't even
watch the
gotta
whole
play the
thing
rest.
through, it's
You ain't gotta
bruh,
play
it's
the
like
rest. We get it. We got you.
right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that tad bit of information, my brother. And not information, my bad.
Yeah,
Evidence. I'm
and
sorry.
bro,
Thank you. I appreciate that because that's because that's where I was. That's
you
what exactly what I was saying.
SpongeBob
Yeah, it definitely
SquarePants.
is there.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially
Like all them
SpongeBob.
shows that
I mean, just all that shit. All that shit.
We watching Ratatouille. I forgot which scene it was, but he said something
You
like,
talking
"Oh, he
about
takes a lot, or he
Ratatouille.
takes it all, or something." Something. They was talking about fucking food.
See how it just
He go,
fall all together.
"Kitty, oh kitty, bitch! If y'all it's Ratatouille, bitch, shut up." Why you
See, but it's
over here
not that
trying to
simple, Ron. Now you chop. You just seen that. You just seen an
right.
example of
at
suggestions
war with them
in
folks
cartoons, but
always
he
so
gonna
we
say
can
it's
learn how
not
to
that
eat
serious,
good
but
or
it
skin
is,
good. That
Ron.
has to be
It is
exhausting.
that
I guess he
serious. That's
forgot
what
he
them
was.
little
I
dudes
guess
be
he
Do
forgot
doing
he
it.
that
was
like
a
This is
child.
why
kids
that
every
shit
day. We
invented.
do that.
But no,
Do you know
because
how that
he
mentally
is
fucks with you
gay,
to
he
have to
feel like
literally
it's not
train
that
like
serious. But
all
it
day,
is that
every
serious
day?
when
So
you're
for y'all to
heterosexual.
actually straighten
This
up
is how
men and be
we get
constantly
attacked.
dealing with gay shit, I don't
Just like
fucking
they felt
understand.
like
Yes,
they get attacked
the
from
street.
their way. They
Now my
get
question
attacked.
is, who the
That's
fuck
what I'm
finna
saying.
teach them how to do shit? I don't
And he
Everybody
fucking
gotta learn how to
overstood
understand.
it.
understand that. Just like Chop
So now
said,
my
you
question
gotta
is,
run your
who the
goddamn
fuck teach them
class.
how
You
to
can't
act?
just blame them
Who?
goddamn
Because
kids.
bitch,
Nigga,
I gotta
run
get
your
them to
class,
have
nigga.
curriculum with kids in
I'm
second,
gonna
third
say
grade
that
level, and
too.
I gotta teach them
You
how to
feel me? All
act.
that go together.
God damn.
Chop just
Can't
said that. I
tell
go
me
in
what
one
my hood
class.
is today, but you can damn sure tell me who fought on
My
South Central
my girls
Baptist
them
last
say they
night.
straight. Going to other
Ain't
class,
nothing
the
wrong. Growing
motherfucker
up
do what
for
they
us, we
want.
was loving hip hop and
If
Barry
you
Bunch
just gonna
Club.
sit
Don't get me
there
wrong,
and
but we
judge
was
them,
not
bro,
famous
and
or
without
trying to
paying
react to
attention
hip
and
hop and
trying
read
to
that
figure it
Barry Bunch
out,
Club because
then
we sing that
That's
ooh yeah,
exactly
and we
what
was
it
not
sounds
doing
like
it,
he
and she was
doing
not
though.
that girl.
You
We
not
also had
trying to
moments
figure
like
I'm
we
out
just
also
why
saying.
these
came to see
kids
with that rah
He
rah
got a
doing
about
point
kids
things
though
that
getting
they
about the
killed.
doing
That
kids
though.
was
though.
period. It wasn't no
He
if
Right,
they
right
he
was
has
about
a
it
if they
though.
point,
was
but he also
if they
not
wasn't gonna beat the fuck
understanding
out you,
that
you not to play with
a
us.
lot of this
Don't
has to
blame now.
do
Oh, it's not, we're not
with
talking about a
the
curriculum now. Oh,
power
you
of
supposed to you're not
suggestibility
finna teach
over
your child
these
how to
kids,
fuck
and that's
act.
why I said
That's
I
your
think he
motherfucking job.
forgot that he was a child himself. You see what I'm saying? I really
Right.
I don't
believe
think
that
people be
people
forgetting that.
get to
I
the
see.
point.
I
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
disagree right there.
No,
I
bro.
don't think people
No.
be forgetting that they was childs themselves. Then we was not like that when we was children. These children feel totally different than we felt when we was kids, and that's not a
Okay, so let's
misstep about
take
it
a
or
step
nothing like
back.
that.
There were times in our childhood, and I probably could speak more for myself, that we wouldn't play with dudes that was more girly than girly. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't play with them because we didn't want to be associated with them because they were like that. They did, they gay. You see what I'm saying? Even though they didn't know what being gay was back then as a child, we knew that nigga,
Ooh,
you
wait,
walking
I'm glad
around
you
here
said that
switching
I'm
and
because
hearing every
you
other
see what I'm
word. All I
saying?
heard was gay.
but look. I'm about to show y'all some shit right quick. This the world we live in, and I'm about to show you.
Oh, I done
I'm
got a
about to play
big
this
brown
video,
mosquito.
and I want y'all to tell me if y'all think this type of shit would have happened back in the G. Hold up, and then I'm done with it in other news. Hold on, what the thing at? I can't see it. Oh.
I'm not looking at shit but a baby picture.
This dude is hilarious.
So it don't look pretty.
He must pay you to do that. No. Get your fucking hands off
Look at
me.
the punk. Look at
The hell
that is
wrong?
hilarious.
I need to see a fucking baby picture.
Do it look real?
And niggas tell these
Keep
people
the
a baby
pillow right there, then show it to him.
Do it look real?
A
I'm
nigga
not
trying to
looking at shit but a baby
pull
picture.
his hand down there to touch it. He looking. This nigga over there with the glasses, he is looking.
It done flip the glasses up and everything, looking
He
like
know it's a
No, y'all,
dude and
you know who that
everything.
is, huh? Tap, you know who that is, huh?
Soldier Boy?
That's the gay crip. That's the gay crip nigga from
Oh man.
from the fucking the Drewski shit, the house shit,
Man,
what?
that's crazy.
the crib, the house shit. What you call that shit?
Could have been Rucker's house.
The
Could have been
castaways or
Records.
something?
The house, yeah,
Yeah,
it could have been. That's
records.
his ass. The
That's
gay crip nigga that be on the show.
Man, this shit crazy. I didn't know that. I just
Yeah, so
seen it
that's
and
why I'm
was
looking
like,
at him like nigga. He, that's his little world, right?
know this nigga about
Your
to get
boy on
down.
the other end though,
He like, man, I ain't looking
he
at
been
shit but a baby
podcasting.
picture.
He been podcasting for a little minute, so he kind of like a little host. They been on the come up too. So just the type of shit they be on, chop. Yeah, bro. I'm not
That's
surprised at
weird
all
though.
by none of
Is
this.
it like
None of these activities
we would have never seen no shit like this.
by none of these
Nigga
people.
would have got
Fuck
canceled.
no.
Man, nigga would have got canceled like a motherfucker, boy. Nigga would have stopped.
He said, "Put the pillow right there. Look at the kneecap. You can't tell. Look at the
keep the pillow right there
that,
so we can see it.
that motherfucker could
And it
dunk
don't
on a
be on
nigga,
the
boy.
Man, if you
That
don't get
motherfucker
your
could
fucking
dunk on a nigga.
Bro,
Look at the knee, y'all. Y'all don't see that strong. Look at the knee, y'all. Look at the kneecap. That motherfucker can shoot. That motherfucker can shoot middies like Jordan.
Man, you see that motherfucking leg? You talking about shooting a minute?
Strong as fuck.
It's certain.
Nigga dunking, man.
It's certainly nuances that a woman has that a man doesn't.
This man stupid, bro.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Why your boy holding his glasses like them bitches prescribe, y'all? That is hilarious.
Man,
This
really,
man
he
is so fucking dramatic, dog. He dramatic.
I had to show y'all this shit, bro. I was like, bro, this is ridiculous.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm not surprised by none of the activities by none of these people on the screen right now. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm still trying to figure that part out.
This is what the fuck is going on, child. Yes, this is the shit.
And believe it or
And
not,
I be seeing and get my get my analyzation.
If we see this, imagine what these children out here seeing.
Come on, man. They seeing this too. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
This is
So
how
that's
free
why they feel like they feel.
social media is now. The who that they're talking about banning some shit? TikTok, huh?
Yeah, they talking about banning
for them kids and shit. I thought it was for the kids, like they was gonna put it to where the kids can't be on it or some shit. Somebody was talking about doing that with social media or some shit.
They saying TikTok started out as a platform
Well, it's
kids.
probably not TikTok, P. If you're not talking about getting kids off there, that's what I'm saying.
Well, they're trying to get the kids off of it now because the adults.
Man, fuck TikTok, man. I think it's the whole social media. I think they was talking about trying to get kids not to be on social media at all at the ages, like they can't get on that bitch. I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna do that though? That you haven't tried to do already. You know,
and what's crazy is a lot of these websites
fake pages
that you
and all
sign
that
up
shit.
for, you have to be adults to sign up for to be on some of these websites. So who
they would have to verify that some kind of way though, right?
Exactly.
So they would have to go into like your account or some shit. You would probably have to get him some type of information first to even get on a lot of these sites. That's all you gotta do. I mean, they was doing it for a little minute, but then they just like fuck it. We making too much money. Fuck it, let all this shit be free for kids.
Free fall. It's a free fall.
Hey, I don't know.
But
maybe they figured out they did something wrong, Chop. What you think? Maybe they figured out, hey, this probably wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should not let the kids watch soft porn. What do you think, guys?
I mean, even with that, it's too late now. The Pandora's box is open. Ain't no sense in trying to close that shit because now they got all kind of other avenues these children can take.
Way more shit than we knew.
Come on, thank you. Stop it. They is over sexualized, like that man said. They is over sexualized. Cause fuck, I was over sexualized, and I was born in '83. What the fuck?
We grew up in an era where
I'm old as fuck now.
Sex wasn't popular. Like now, it's like if you ain't doing oral sex, you childish.
That's a good point. That's a good point to show you your age too, chap. Yeah. It was you was raised around the not eating pussy era, yeah.
Hell yeah. That was like known as nasty to niggas, you know. But now it's like niggas talk about how good
booty.
They out here talent
putting
left
whole
fucking right.
face and booty. I'm talking about the whole nigga.
The
Spitting
whole
in your mouth
booty.
and shit.
Man,
Eating
niggas be
period, drinking it, gulking it down like Vladimir the Impaler and shit.
man, I'm
You
telling
know, but
you.
that's a history lesson. Go look him up. Yeah, that was a history lesson and a joke. Look at Shorty Red. I'm just saying, Red. This shit crazy.
Yeah.
This shit crazy. It's getting out of hand, Red. Can we
It's getting
just
out of
be
hand, bro.
just motherfucking people that the certain shit happened to at a certain time and you should have just left it the fuck alone. Instead, you chose to do other shit. See, no accountability, chat, right? Even our so-called forefathers are lying about the color of the skin the fuck they was. What the fuck is going on, chat? Like, no accountability for nothing. Damn near from the beginning. And they want people to have morals and all this other shit when shit get hot, you know?
Well, look, I don't clean that shit no mind. I never
No
do, son,
morals, no standards, no
I'm,
ethics, none of that
yeah,
shit.
Red,
Like none.
I'm on mute for at least 5 minutes. You got it. You right. You right.
Go
But
ahead.
yeah, bro. Like
You put the thing on. I mean, it's yours. It's yours. You know, you go ahead, Peter. Whatever
all
you
right,
had for another news.
I got
I
just
want to say rest in peace to the John Eric band director, man. That shit crazy. The man killed himself.
Wait, whoa. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
he
up. What
killed
happened
himself.
here?
He said he was going through
Oh,
stuff.
man. Rest in peace.
Family wasn't there for him and stuff. Got molested and stuff. Just a lot he was talking about. He wrote a whole little letter. He put it on Instagram and shit. Or Facebook
Oh
before he
shit.
killed himself. Yeah, but he was a
Damn,
good
dude.
band director.
All right, a moment of silence for the dearly departed. Amen. Yeah, and I just got one thing
Damn, you sound like you hooking your drum up.
sent to me in my messages,
Wrap up.
and it's something we kind of talked about once before, and it's gonna come up again. So it's the 2030 agenda. So check this one out and listen to what this lady has to say about this right.
Remember how I said earlier in the speech that the farmers need to give up their farms before 2030, specifically that year? Yeah, so that's not a coincidence. That year doesn't come out of nowhere. So that year is basically the deadline that our global elites have given our country and will probably give you to abide by these new regulations. And that agenda is called the 2030 agenda. And now I have a slide showing you what that entails. So the 2030 agenda is a United Nations agenda. So there we go. Everybody is part of the United Nations, right? The entire world. And this agenda consists of
Not the entire world. We already discussed that, remember?
17 what they call sustainable
Oh, I'm with
development
you. You know
goals.
me when
And when you take a look
when
at
I see them
them,
talk,
right there,
I go in sniper mode.
Well, get ready to snipe away, my brother.
like, oh, what's wrong with that? You know, they all
I'm on
seem
time out, Pete.
very noble. No poverty, no hunger. Who could be against that? However, if we take a closer look at how they actually want to accomplish all of this, anybody with 2 functioning brain cells realizes that this cannot happen unless there is an active and maybe even forceful redistribution of goods, foods, property, and our rights, which basically comes down to the obliteration of all of our basic liberties and our rights. And these goals, as I said, are not restricted solely to the Netherlands. They are global. And that's where we see their true motive. The people behind this want to establish a one world government, a new world order in which they decide what we eat, when we eat, where we travel, when we travel, who we meet, and what we are allowed to spend our money on. Basically, control over every single aspect of our lives. And I'm sure that many of you have heard the famous sentence from Klaus Schwab, where he says, "You'll own nothing and you'll be happy," right? Yeah, that's this agenda. So why are the people behind this agenda specifically targeting farmers? Well, it's because obviously they really want our way of life and the things that we eat to radically change. They don't want us to eat foods that make us strong. They want us to eat synthetic meat created by Bill Gates. They want us to eat bugs. They want us to drink soy milk so that we become weak and obedient, and we do as they say, and we buy what they offer. But remember how I...
All right, what y'all got?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because I have been sitting back thinking about that for some time now. And that famous scene in Ip Man when Japan took over that country and they had to fight for the bag of rice. That seemed more like a very plausible situation. And the first thing that came to my mind was we're going to have to go back to our way of doing things, which was the barter system. If you a plumber, you an electrician, you a carpenter, you need work on your roof, I need work on my roof. The roofer, whoever the carpenter is, get the work done. Now he got plumbing problems. I come fix the plumbing. You see what I'm saying? It's like that's the type of situations that we had working for us at one point. And it became a totally reliable thing until we got into modern conveniences and hiring other sources to do things because it was supposed to be quicker and cheaper, right? Or supposed to be quicker, not necessarily cheaper. So looking at this, the scale of what she's talking about, like total global domination by the elites to keep their power, where if there are so few elitists and so many of the non-elite, what's to stop a world war from happening and the elites get overtook and ran out by the have-nots, right? So deep down inside, my thoughts is that I don't see this 2030 agenda working because people who own their land own their land. And, I just saw a video a while back where the government had went and burnt up some crops at the people, on a people farm or whatever, talking about they was growing food illegally or whatever. Them people went and bombarded all the businesses and literally shut them people shit down until the government gave in and said, you know what? We can't fuck with these people. I don't think over here that even with the elite being who they are and, a lot of multi-millionaires and billionaires in this country, I don't think them people want to actually take that chance and fuck around and find out. Because this shit could turn bad quick and motherfuckers it ain't that hard to grow your own food, especially when you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people in my neighborhood with a small yard grow a lot of fucking food quickly and effortlessly. You see what I'm saying? So what she's saying, if that is a plausible situation where they're trying to create a one world government where we have to continue to rely on the elitists for the things that we need, I don't see that working to the advantage of them, especially when we still got elders in our neighborhood that grow their own food. Who needs meat? You can live without meat. right? Live on fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, all that shit. You don't have to have all that shit that they trying to get you to buy in the store. You can grow all that shit yourself.
I use no chemicals, only juices and berries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was all I had for in other news. You know, pass the baton.
Since you said that shit, I'm gonna go back to a history lesson then. Since you said that shit, you feel me? It goes right into what the fuck I had. Check this out. If you don't know, now you know.
For helping slaves.
For the Bureau of
Indian chief punished for helping slaves.
For the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Chief Warhorse and her tribe do not officially exist. They're not entitled to federal support.
We are punished today because we helped free slaves, okay? If my tribe never helped to free slaves,
I'm gonna stop right there for y'all own brain, because I know the span of attention is damn near 15 seconds. But I know my dogs got at least about an hour in them, so I'm gonna stop at just 30. The lady said she helped free slaves, y'all. But her
Mm-hmm.
color didn't look like the people that you see on the movies.
Nope. Nope.
The color of her skin
Does not match
does
what
not
we're
look
being
like
shown.
what you see in the movies when you say anything about freeing a fucking slave. Matter of fact, the color of her skin and the way she looks, you would consider her in the movies a fucking slave. So, in paying attention to that, if you have been paying attention, put all that shit together, scramble that shit, and listen
For helping
carefully because it's
slaves.
only
For the
45
Bureau of
seconds.
Indian chief punished for helping slaves.
For the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Chief Warhorse and her tribe do not officially exist. They're not entitled to federal support.
we are punished today because we helped free slaves, okay? If my tribe never helped to free slaves, they may never would have bothered us. If we would have just continued helping Europeans as they came in, we were fine. But when we decided to help the slaves, now we did something wrong. So that's why I don't have my recognition today.
That still doesn't take away from their indigenous identity.
So, fellas, this is one of those pieces of the puzzle that I love to put together. Red, this what I be doing. See, this what I be doing. You feel me? But that what she telling you, see? She said she was a slave. No. So, see? Uh, how she was a slave. She telling you she wasn't. She said she telling you they had their own shit and they was helping slaves get free from their masters. That's what she telling you.
Yeah, I had. That's one of the
She's an
videos.
Indian chief. I'm gonna play it again. Look.
That's one of the ones I had.
She said she sound black. Yeah, that's what I see. It was called a reclassification act. See, at one time they made people reclassify themselves as black. It didn't matter where they came from. Right? Yeah, you right. But remember, this happened. Look, check this out. I'm gonna go back for y'all from last week. Look.
System.
The only way the Narragansetts could participate in elections was by identifying themselves as African Americans. One of the oldest members of the Narragansett Nation recalls the moment.
Indians couldn't vote, so he went up to the State House and he says, it's on the charter that Indians can't vote. And he says, "You're voting, ain't you?" And he says, "No." He says, I consider myself a Narragansett Indian. If I vote, I'm voting under Negroes could vote, but not an Indian." And he said, "I consider myself a Narragansett, not a black, so."
So they had to vote under Negro, no longer Indian, stripping the Indian.
Fellas, y'all can step in at any given time, because Red, this is what we haven't been learning, Red. That they took our identities. It don't matter if you came from over there or your ass was still here. It's yeah, you see what I'm saying? Right, Red. Look, I got one more for you. Look, you feel me? Look, check it out. It go deep, Red. See, a lot of people don't know about this information, Chop, and that's what we gotta start understanding too, fella. The stuff that we know, and I've been telling y'all this, the stuff that we know, they don't know this stuff, y'all. We ahead about 10 years, y'all. A
That's
lot of this
crazy.
stuff, a lot of this information, we need to keep bringing this type of stuff back up and keep having these type of discussions to bring people over here. I'm telling you, son. Look, check this out, Red.
What y'all see?
Indians in Massachusetts. At this late day, yes, sir, they're the last remaining remnant of the Wampanoag Nation. And they've survived with some admixture of white blood after most of the other Atlantic seaboard tribes have become extinct.
What do you want? What do you want? Watch yours. What's your price? I was singing a song. Go.
That footage was from the Wampanoag Nation. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comments.
The tribe you saw in the beginning has the same as the one you thought was a slave. You see what I'm saying? Just because of the look of it. See, these people who took these pictures and had the technology to even have that. Tom Edison and some other motherfucker. I forgot his name. But they got together and they was doing this bullshit because they was already on these little type of voyages, going in these areas and knowing that these people existed under something else. But see, all this started with a law thing, and if y'all could jump in anytime y'all want to, Chop and P Dot, if y'all want to, say anything else or add on to anything I'm talking about, because people gotta know this.
It's something, I think if people really been watching the show, we've been talking about this shit for a long time too. But yeah, bro, I don't think, just like Shorty Red said, like, people think that what we do, how we talk and all that shit, we think that's something else. But lady just proved shit. She a whole chief of a whole tribe. And she sound like us.
You know that's your girl, this Ron Slidell and all that, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of
that's Louisiana. Yeah, that's Louisiana right there. So
down here. Hell
yeah.
Well, see, I had it one time for in other news, but
that's right at home, Red. She ain't too far neither. She
never found it again, bro.
Louisiana is a heart of the North American region. That's how I put it.
Definitely is that.
You really start looking at a lot of the history, and like I said, not only just the transatlantic slave trade. You can't mask that many people coming off of boats, man, and not show me not one of them. So a lot of that goes into how you look at certain things, right? Or you just gonna just go by the story. So a lot of times we get together, we talk about it, we just try to put all the stuff together, really, from the information that we hear. But if you don't hear the information, you don't know. So you know what I'm saying? You don't try to put two and two together. But
What?
Once you get it though, man, you be like, damn, it do make sense. When it start making sense, them little puzzle pieces, chap. You know, I like to talk about that. That's just another puzzle piece to what what me and my brother's been building for damn near 3 years now. So
And that
yeah, we go hit
looking
you with
back
some
at it,
bullshit too. Trust me, it ain't over.
looking back at it, that still makes me think I need to figure out a way to get to the U.S. Library of Congress, because we talk about that, the name origins and where your name comes from and how did you get that name and what was your name before that name was given to you. You see what I'm saying? Or before that name, because like we don't realize that a lot of our last names were names that were married into the family. So you literally got to look back and see what was the original start of the family, who, the main branches and this, that, and the other. So
Pete Chop got a good saying for that. What you say about the grandmothers, Chop?
Oh, wait. Yeah, just extra grandma.
for those of us whose grandma are not
With the
still
cooking though, you don't
here,
remember what you used to say with the cooking and shit?
Yeah, even with the fufu shit, like ain't making no fufu. But on top of that,
if they ain't cooking none of that stuff from other countries and they cooking shit from here.
Yeah, that nigga being nice, man. That nigga said, man, if your grandma ain't make no fufu, bruh, you ain't African. That's how that nigga said it to me.
Right,
Nigga
I
bullshit
remember
right
that
now,
nigga
man.
said that shit. She ain't making no fucking fufu. You ain't come from Africa. Remember that shit, nigga? Yeah, you being nice about that one, Chop. Oh, dude. So, and look, you know what? One of the other things that I remember us talking about was the age span. Like, if your mama, grandmama, great grandmama, great great grandmama all was born in this country, then 9 times out of 10, your people been here already. Your people was here before all that
I'm trying to tell you because they lying about the timeline, P. I'm telling you, they lying though. You hear me? They making it seem like it happened. Way the fuck, man! I'm telling you, man. They
if the timeline ain't matching up,
about their timeline.
Right, something wrong. And
look, if they got a nigga like, think about Godfrey and other Africans, y'all, like Michael Blaston. They know, you see what I'm saying? That's two generations right there. And they still know about their Nigerian background.
Exactly.
How most of our niggas that we know, period, don't know
nothing. Don't know nothing.
Don't know African background, bro. I'm just saying. Yeah, a lot of the niggas on TV you might see, because they put them up there on TV for you to see. But just your average people that you see, man,
look at that. Shorty
you might be surprised. I'm telling you.
My mom is from across the canal.
Let me give y'all some proof right here.
I'm from
Nah, a lot of the people that come from across the canal, they come from Mississippi.
I'm just saying.
If your mama from Mississippi, your mama people from Mississippi, 9 times out of 10, they all come from across that canal. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, bro. Boy, but we play that shit good as a motherfucker over here.
No, not just over here. They play that shit everywhere.
Right, but I'm saying that game is like one of the staple games down here.
It means so much for it to be believed, though, P. That's all I'm saying. I feel what you're saying, but I don't win in the 6 feet though. When I seen that shit say believe, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought that was just like a card game that was originated down here in the South. You know what I'm saying? I never knew the real origin of that game, bro. And it hit me like a ton of bricks when Chop said that shit. I was like, what? Nigga,
it went to New Orleans though, too.
Right.
It went to New Orleans. Just breaking it down right now, though, right? It means It means so much if you've been paying attention to the podcast, like Chop said. If you've been paying attention to the and you on the podcast, nigga.
Definitely got a lot of people killed, but they was dying first in believe.
Come on now. That's what we do. We beef, we war, it's some tribal shit, That's what we
Yes,
do.
bro. I
Sometimes
don't
it's
know.
big money, sometimes it's, and some other stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
But we never had nobody to influence us to do no other shit though. That's what I think that's the
You
the
had
big deal. Because a
you
lot of
remember
these
this other
motherfuckers who influenced us to do something is taking credit for the shit that's supposed to be theirs, but is actually ours. See, that's
right.
another problem with them motherfuckers. You're not being you're not you're not being a good colleague. You're being a colonizer. Dun, 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 dun.
Another game that get people head bust.
Them
We
people
gotta
are
find
fool,
out where
bro.
that come. Where
What's
that
that?
game
Where
come
is
from.
Belize? Excuse me, Pete. Where is Belize again? Okay, I just on the
It's right
continent.
below Louisiana.
On the
It's right below
continent.
Louisiana.
I'm just saying, what part of
Hold
the
on, let me.
country is that? What continent is Belize on? God damn it! Cause I'm thinking about somewhere else, but I just want to be sure.
Hold up.
Oh, you looking it up? Oh, all right.
That's
I
crazy.
wanted to do something right quick.
That's crazy. The music too, right? That boy Chop did something a while back
Belize is
about
in
the
Central
music.
America.
Around this same area. I don't think it was Belize, but I think it was in
The northeastern
around the
central
same
coast of Central
areas.
America is bordered by Mexico to the
Central
north.
America. Oh, that what they
And
call it now? Chop, that what they call it now? They call it Central America.
Hey, hold on, Pete. That's why I didn't want you to look it up because I wanted to bust your head wide open.
I'm just saying this.
Yo, you good? We good.
And
We together. We together. We untying knots.
Look at this right here. Look at that.
Yeah, I could see some niggas, but and that's the city too. And that's the city, from city to city, huh?
Mahogany Bay, Cozumel,
City. See, it's still
that's the
connected,
Gulf, right?
right?
Ain't that the Gulf? Ain't that the little
That's the
Gulf?
Gulf of Mexico right here.
Ain't that the little Gulf?
It's the Gulf right here in the middle, right there.
That's the
Gulf.
Gulf.
See what our people don't pay attention to? Look.
Not that far. It is not that far.
See, it's that close, y'all.
Oh, look.
Who people ain't going over that bullshit when you didn't have cars and social media, y'all? Think about that, man. Who the fuck ain't going across that motherfucker? That ain't nothing. That ain't shit back then.
Y'all know what?
That's a motherfucking little trip. You having a whole conversation on that trip.
That's
they was floating their ass off back then, man.
That's the Bahamas, huh?
This is crazy.
Huh?
That's the Bahamas.
Yeah. Them had to be the same people, bro. All them was the same people, man.
Haiti and Jamaica. Haiti and Jamaica.
Ain't that the Bahamas?
Right there too. Haiti and Jamaica, my nigga. It's right there too. Isn't all that shit?
You talking about the long piece? Haiti and Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Jamaica, Puerto Rico, all that shit. All that shit close like that.
Yeah, it is. That's the Caribbean. Yeah. They got their own little splapper, boy. Belize City. They got their own little splapper.
Hold on, watch. Let me see something.
That's a nice little trip, yo. That's a nice little ferry
I
boat
know.
ride,
I
huh?
went on. I went. I'm telling you, it's nice, nigga.
What? But you look, if you
Yeah.
listen to the news, you think them people coming from far as a motherfucker. Where they coming again?
Right. Thank you. Way
Man,
here. Way
fuck
It's a
out of here,
short.
man. That shit right
It's a
there,
short
man.
trip.
You asked me to take trips longer than that. Let's go see Alaska. You ever seen the commercials, y'all, when the when the other countries be trying to sell a state? Like I saw in the Mississippi one earlier. They had two white people walking on the beach and
My bad.
trying to sell
I
me to
see.
go to Mississippi.
That's
Say,
not
nigga, you ain't
Jamaica.
showed me shit.
Ain't
That's
nothing out there.
Cuba.
You nigga showed me the casino in Mississippi and the beach and two white people on the beach.
Hold on.
Tell me that.
And then I'm gonna start it.
They
Unless you
still
got
was trying to
another.
sell it to me.
Hold on. Here we go. That's not Jamaica. But look, that's
I just say, okay,
Belize right
Mississippi.
there. Oh, that is Jamaica. That is. I know I
Mm.
wasn't tripping.
Bumbleclad boy.
So y'all can see it a little
That
better.
Belize City.
Look at that shit.
Belize.
All
Belize.
them motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
Now look at that shit.
They say
So
Mexico.
this Belize,
Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico,
Look at the
right?
flag too. That's amazing. If y'all pay attention to the flag, it makes so much sense too. See, Ray, look at that flag a little bit. But going to your
Then
point,
look,
Chap, I just
look at all this
was
shit right
saying.
there. Haiti, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Jamaica, Florida. Look at that shit
On it,
right
that's why I was
there,
asking
dog.
you. See that little slab? That mother Puerto Rico over there.
Now hold
Yeah,
on,
that's
wait.
Cuba.
They're saying Puerto Rico is the U.S., right? But it's bordered
That's
by Haiti.
Cuba. That's why I said
Yeah,
Jamaica
that's
is
the
that
big
island.
border right there.
Yeah,
Haiti fought for their land. They made
Georgetown.
sure they kept their land.
Thank you.
They made sure
That's
they
a way
kept
better map. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. That because that refreshed the shit out of me.
But if I remember correctly, all of that was Haiti at one point.
What? What you mean?
What they saying?
Never.
Puerto Rico, U.S.
Nope. U.S. took over that. Puerto Rico been Puerto Rico. They sold the U.S. What you mean? It was there. They was there. They ain't look like they look when they play their race game, but they was there. Cause remember the French want to take over Haiti, but French was already then influencing people over there. So people was already taking on the language and all that type of stuff. But remember they try to take over Haiti. The people handle
even
business.
if
But
you go back down, look, you could fucking walk from Mexico through Belize all the way to get to Colombia, my nigga. Like,
take a quick little ferry ride to Venezuela.
Like, come on, son.
That flag is tripping me out, bro. That flag is really
that flag says a lot.
That flag says a lot, bro. Even the reef around them in a circle with the shield. Yeah. The land with the tree.
Wait, I got one more
foundation.
thing, bro. I gotta find this picture though, bro. If I find this picture right quick, then I can hurry up and get to my next one. But I got a picture with me and some people from Honduras, and I just want y'all to tell me if y'all think that's my family.
Okay.
Fuck. That shit was crazy. I seen them people. I said, man, ain't no way. When people look, oh shit, look at that phone one. But I don't want the music, bro. I just need the pictures. Oh no, that ain't them.
Yeah, Red. I like to look. Sure, I like to look at the same thing. At this, learn together. That's how you do it. Some of this stuff, people have this idle time, or be busy. You know what I'm saying, and just like breaking it down with people and just trying to understand together. I think that's the best way. To be honest with you, I've been
don't
telling
nobody
my
want
dog
to
that's
sound crazy.
why I really want to start the podcast.
Y'all just gotta
see when you see it together, a motherfucker can't see you ain't had a witness too. It's like a comfort. Like it's like, see, I routed it right here with me. Like, yeah, what you mean? It's right here. I ain't made up nothing.
Like we all watch this. We all saw this shit together. Don't
Look
do
at
that.
the flag, B. I'm just saying. If we wasn't here, then who's that nigga? Anyway,
Where the fuck they come from?
did you
On the
see the
flag.
flag though? On the flag though, right?
Like I say, them flags be saying a lot, bro. Nobody pays attention to why them flags look the way they look. They're telling you what was there when they
That what you
got
be
there.
saying, P Dot? P Dot, that what you be saying?
I'm just pointing out the obvious. Them flags be
P
saying
Dot,
a
that
lot.
what you be saying?
Op.
P Dot, that what you be saying?
Hey, I done learned. And now I can see it. Them
I've
flags say a lot.
learned a hug is a house for love. My
This
bad.
house
You making me think
is a
about my
house
favorite
of love.
movie, bro. My bad. Five Heartbeats, nigga. It's a it's a 3-part harmony, P Dot. A 3-part harmony. God damn it.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all can see that picture?
Yes,
It's
sir.
kind of blurry.
Look at my
Oh, it's
Honduras
straightening up.
fan.
It's straightening up.
You cannot tell me that if they'd have left me out
God
there,
damn it.
I wouldn't have blended in with them people, son.
Yeah, you would have blended in.
I'm just
Who
saying.
that is,
You and no boy standing alike. Got that 1 foot posted out to the front. Damn near
Who that
smile the
is?
same and
Who that is,
everything.
Chuck?
They was
People who
playing
was
the
out.
drums before we got back on the cruise boat.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
random people. That's random motherfucking people that was in Honduras.
That is crazy.
That's why I'm saying,
Right.
like, you can't tell me I can
But
find a nigga in.
see, Honduras is one of those. Son, did you know? That's Dita Daddy is Honduras. Remember,
All right.
remember my
I
cousin
remember you
Lance and
telling
them?
me that.
They Honduran. All of them is
Yeah,
Hondurans, huh?
they look like it.
Son, it
They
been
look
like
like
that though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like it been like that though. That connection with New Orleans and Honduras, all that shit close as hell, bruh. Remember, if they didn't have no goddamn buses and planes and man, they was bruh, that's the Gulf of Mexico. All that shit is right there, y'all. That ain't nothing. They done
Look,
already made the little bridge. It's right
I don't
there.
feel like wait.
That shit go clean across.
Wait, time out. Wait, I got one more
Man,
thing.
I'm
With my
telling man,
phone.
that shit run deep,
One
boy.
more thing, and this
That shit
the
run
thing that's
deep.
gonna kill it. No, this gonna kill it right here. You know, y'all know what the first thing is I saw when I got out there?
Black
No,
people,
well,
so-called
A
black
brown
people.
pelican, my nigga.
the brown pelican from the goddamn state that we in, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to show y'all right
Well, I'll be goddamn.
now. That's why y'all so y'all know about.
Cause guess what, P Dot? All this shit is goddamn beach area and beautiful waters. You feel me? At one time.
Before the water got in.
Yeah.
Before the bullshit started. You could go from coast to motherfucking coast, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Pete. This land was contaminated, nigga.
Y'all see it, huh?
All that shit was beautiful, bro. That's why you gotta go out of town to go see some good shit.
Y'all
Fuck
see the
over
pelican
your
right
city.
there? Let me zoom in, bro. Look at that.
Yes,
Yeah, bro. I see his big ass. Yeah, I see him.
The bird that's
Big
supposed to
ass
be named
nigga, man.
Louisiana.
That's the first thing I see. Ain't no way that
What you
pelican got
doing?
all the
What you
way.
doing down here, buddy?
How you what you rolled on the fucking
See?
boat with us, nigga?
Open your mind.
On a
It's see that
river,
what he telling you. Open your
He said
mind.
that
That's
was
it.
with you.
Your people we out here, my man. We are the
Boy,
same,
look,
my friend. Look, I'm glad you said that, Chuck. 'Cause guess what? Will I am. Did y'all know he's a Mexican?
I know not.
Nope.
I know not.
Didn't know
Yeah.
that. Now
Will
I
I
know now.
am from the group what the fuck them niggas name? Y'all remember
Black Eyed
Black Eyed
Peas.
Peas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas.
The group dude
One
who
of y'all
made all the
had something
beats.
something else for
Will I
another
am.
news?
Will I am the one who made all the beats. Yeah, yeah, he Mexican.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, but that's all I had because I knew we was gonna do this.
Oh, all right. My bad.
It was beautiful though. That's a good lesson though. Nah, good lesson.
Yeah, I
Shit.
mean, if you don't get it,
Sometimes
if you don't get it
that's
by
how it's gonna
nothing,
go.
you ain't trying to get it. And it's not. And see, you
No,
know
we
what I
be
love
freestyling
about it.
though, chap. That's what it is. We freestyle
The
though too.
thing
We
that
gotta
I
we,
love
we
about
gotta
it is
remember that
it's not
we
nobody
freestyle.
else
So
in the
yeah.
information. You see what I'm saying? We
Mm-mm.
came with the
Right.
information. That's pictures that I personally took of me out there, my damn self. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know, well,
Yeah.
yo,
But shout out to research guy too. You know, because I did
they
take
don't
stuff
get it.
from him, but I did know about that already. He just had he was just right quick. But shout out to research guy.
It did. That's another
Yeah, they
thing
don't
too.
get it, but
So
they learn it
you
though.
think
They learn.
based
I
on
hope
seeing that
I
map,
hope they listening to us too.
based on seeing that map, you think it's easier for you to come from one of them countries or for you to come from Africa? Now, can we start the segment? I wish I had a dough slam or something.
That's a good goddamn
Right
point.
quick.
Yeah, like when
I
mystical
need a
air,
slam.
dude.
Yeah, just close that bitch because that just blew a whole bunch of people's minds just now.
Hey, the sound gotta get on them sound check.
You look at the map.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna play the map again. If you watching the replay and you missed the map, go scroll back and watch. Go see where we showed the map of the countries and how close they is to America. And you tell me, was it more plausible for you to come from one of them fucking countries or for you to come your ass all the way from fucking Africa? You could get in the fucking boat right now and
You're
just
welcome,
fucking float.
Shorty. You're welcome. Join us every Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel.
That man,
Not talk no lie.
So now we about to learn what is the real role of a stepdad when the father is involved. Because we know what the role of a stepdad is when the nigga not there. We know that already. But what are some challenges or good things or bad things, whatever, that you think that the dad, the stepdad, and the mom go through or whatever when dealing with having step parents and stuff? I gotta learn more. We got you. That's why we here. That's what we do this for. Glad you even want to know. You did. But yeah, I'm gonna play this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Wait, it's not playing.
I'm not in competition with that man to see who the better father is.
Well,
I don't think it's appropriate that you
playing videos not from the beginning. I don't like doing it.
just because you don't like it, baby daddy, is not a reason to try to replace him. I'm not in competition with that man to see who the better father is. I don't think it's appropriate that you tell your children it's okay to call me daddy. I'm not their father. They have an active father in their life who shows up on time every morning to pick them up for school, who's at every single game, and who never misses a birthday. It's not fair to that man for you to allow those kids to call me daddy. I want them to know I respect their father, and I want their father to know that I respect him as a father. He may not have what we have. He may not have a lot, but that doesn't take anything away from him as a man or as a father. So you need to respect that. You may not agree with everything that he does. He doesn't agree with everything you do. He's still their father. I can't take that away from that man, nor do I want to be in competition with him. I'm simply here to add value to their life and to respect you as a mother, him as a father. I'm not trying to take over anything. Don't put that responsibility on me. I don't want that because they have an active father that's involved in their life.
So My take on this first is that sometimes you fall into a conundrum as a stepfather dealing with a mother who wants the stepfather to take the role of the active father just so she can just be done with the father type shit or whatever. Like, what y'all think about that? Like, how you think
Okay,
that'll
wait.
make you
You gotta
feel
run
as
that
a
by me
father?
one more time. Run that by
How
me
you
one more time.
as a father, if you was active in your, well, no, from the just from the stepfather in the woman standpoint, she wants the boy have or the girl have an active father in their life already,
Mm-hmm.
but the mom is pressuring the stepdad to be more involved with the child that already have a dad,
That's
because
selfish.
she's trying to eliminate the tie between the dad and the child, so the
Oh,
stepdad could pick it up. That way she ain't got to worry about dealing with the dad.
the biological father. One that's
Right.
selfish.
Because that's what
And
he's
the
speaking
reason
on.
that
That's what I think he's speaking on. I just wanted to make sure I went first, that way I could say what I think he's saying in the whole thing, because it's a lot. It could go two ways, and I have personal experience in this situation too. But I know that that must be silent. I know that women do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, women definitely will make the father feel like
he
he
ain't
ain't
shit.
shit or whatever, because they got a
Mm-hmm.
man and they want that man to be the primary dad in their life versus having to go through the baby daddy, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that, regardless to how the kids feel or whatever. It's a lot of them that do that, and I think that's the perspective that he's speaking on or whatever. I don't think that's right for I don't think that's right for her to try to pressure him like that. And I believe
Red said
that,
she agree. That is selfish, child. What you
yeah,
think
and I
about
think
the woman's role in being selfish? How should she you know how should she go about it, or how should she change if she want to decide to be a good woman, or she call herself a good woman? What should have been the behavior, or what should she do?
most of the times I would say the best option to take in that situation is to let the two men deal with the shit versus letting the woman be
That is
in
a fact.
It's a good
on
point.
the
That is a fact.
whole
That is a
situation
not
or
just that.
whatever.
That's
The
a good
same
point.
way
That's a
with
fact
Go
the
because
ahead,
same
V.
way
it's
the
it's
same way with the
ultimately up
man,
to
with the woman and the woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put the man in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Y'all deal with each other, you know what I'm saying? Because once you put the man in the middle, now it's the woman could say stuff like, or is she playing on your mental because doing stuff like this? Or the man could say the same thing. Is he playing on your mental because you doing this, that, and the third? No, if you let them do their thing,
you
you know what I'm saying?
right
Then
because
it's
ultimately
like
what's gonna
it kind of cancels
it,
the
it
stuff itself, and you don't wind up
yes
having
yes
the issue. You have to be mature enough to have that situation. You know what I'm saying?
or to
Because
be able to have that as a discussion.
I'm pretty sure the child would want the most people there to be there for them. So if they could
Hmm.
have the mom and the let's
The
say the
mom, the dad,
stepmom,
the
the
stepfather,
stepdad, the
because
mom and the
when you look
dad.
at it,
Oh,
that's a
you know what I'm
benefit to the
saying? Like, I
child.
think if they can have them all, they will want them all. But most kids steer away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids play a big role in that shit too, because they be want certain things, and kids have a right to want to be around their biological parents. They do, but at the end of the day, circumstances be different, and sometimes you can't do that. But I still think it falls on the parents to make sure they doing that shit right, like type shit.
So what I was piggybacking off of you when you were saying it, Chop, is not that that's it's a fact that the two men should be able to sit down and have an actual discussion about it, because there are those, just like they got women out there saying, I don't want no other woman around my baby. There are men that's out there saying, I don't want no other man around my child. Well, the relationship didn't work out between you and the other parent. You don't have to deal with the other parent. That the parent's role at that point is to deal with the child. If the relationship between one parent and the biological mother and the biological father didn't work out, the biological father's primary role at that point is to work on dealing with the child. I don't have to deal with you as the mama unless a medical emergency happens or something is needed financially for the child, and stuff like that. Other than that, there's no real need for that biological father or that biological mother to intervene in by saying, I don't want this person around my child, or I don't want it. You can't even make that decision no more, because that decision wouldn't even be there if you two were still together. So it is definitely a fact that the two men should be able to sit down and discuss what are the parameters of the stepfather role and the biological father role. What do you expect me to do as the stepfather, and what do I expect you to do as the biological father? I have had both. I am in both situations. I'm a both stepfather and I am a father. So at some point, you have to meet with that biological father and say, okay, listen, she's not or he's not listening to the directions being given to him by his mother or her mother. They're not following the directions that I'm laying forth as far as, keeping their room tidy or their behavior, their attitude. And it's 9 times out of 10 when you have those types of situations where the child doesn't want to listen to either the biological parent or the step parent, is because the other biological parent isn't saying anything to them to usher in a common uh, a common ground that everybody can work together on, because it's not just a two-way front no more. Now you got 3 people involved. 2 people are saying, hey, this is what you should do, but one person is not saying anything at all, and that's the one person that child is looking for to say something to or something about. So it has to be a joint communication. Now what sister is doing here is trying to force this man to take the place of the biological father who is actually active. And I would applaud a man who does this, what this brother is doing, because at the end of the day, if I'm here for you as the mother of this child,
Don't get me
by
wrong. Nah,
right, I'm
that's
going
a
to be
skit.
there for
Nah, I
the child.
definitely think it's a skit. I don't think it's true.
No,
So
I'm just
let me
saying,
just say that.
but in a sense, the skit is based on actual events. Can
It's
we
true.
say
Yeah, it's
that?
definitely based on true
Okay.
events. But I don't
So
want people to think that this, like,
for
these people air their business out like that. This is a skit for sure.
oh no, yeah, I would hope that they wouldn't be doing it like that, because that's putting too much of your personal business out there like that. And
Yeah.
you are basically showing your level of immaturity
But
as a
normally,
parent
I know for a fact,
doing
normally
stuff
that's how
doing
that
such things
conversation
like that.
go. And the demeanor that the woman have right now is the same. Some of them be fussing, hollering, and screaming, calling man all kind of bitches and hoes and all type of shit. What, you scared of that nigga or something? That nigga got you on the tip, like, you know what I'm saying? But they say all type of crazy shit. But the whole time, dude, like, nah, like, it's just, that's how that's supposed to go. I ain't got nothing to tell you about nothing. That's your child. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Nah, in the event that the father is not active as the biological father, then as your role as stepfather, you have to understand that you're there as the role model, you're there as guidance, you're there as comfort, support, stability, all of these things that all of these are now roles that you have to take on. And even when you're taking on these roles as a stepfather, it becomes a challenge because the one common thing that happens in all stepfather situations or stepmother situations is you're not my dad, you're not my mom, you can't tell me what to do. Not under, and the child doesn't understand that your father isn't here. Your mother may not be here. It is my job to now guide you into a good life by filling that gap, right?
Now I'm a stepfather too. My people ain't never told me that.
Well,
I'm just saying, it's it
that's a
varies
part of.
from different, yeah, for whatever they was
Mm,
expressing at the time, yeah. So
so you you have to fill the gap of the absentee parent, and it's not that you have to. You
you don't.
choosing to, right?
Mm.
You're choosing to fill that gap because there's that old saying where when you take the calf, you got to take the cow. Well, I think that would be a given. You see what I'm saying? I think that would be a
Now
given
that you
if
say it
you
like that, it sounds even more fucked up.
you see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
but look, the other old saying that's a ready-made family, right? You took on a ready-made family. You don't have no children, but you taking on somebody that has children, right? So now you're responsible for those children too, because you're
Yeah,
taking the
that's
person
horrible to
that
tell
you,
somebody
you
and
see
then
what
tell
I'm
them
saying.
this you're taking on a responsibility after.
So after you done said that shit, you see what I'm saying? But
This
is it
shit
something that
crazy.
and as
That
a
is amazing.
stepfather or man going into these relationships, you have to put yourself in a position to say, am I capable of dealing with this type of situation? Right? Am I strong enough to deal with this type of situation? Do I have what it takes
Right.
to be a good parent, even though this is not my biological child?
But that's what I'm saying, P. Like
You
you,
see what I'm saying?
it seemed like somebody. It seemed like it's this is a person that's questioning their self. It seemed
You
like
have to
they
question
don't.
yourself going into it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
you
But no,
do have.
why
if
even
you
look? But
once
why
you get
even
one
do
because
it?
once because you're
I
doing
Why
say,
it because
why
of the
even
person
do it?
that you choose. Are you getting into the relationship because of the person that you want to be with? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You want to be with this
and I'm
person.
confident in being with her, and whatever come with that, that would come with that.
All right.
So my
So
question is, why are you questioning anything then? If you already
you
confident of who you want to be with,
because that
well, if
because
child
you
what?
already
brings
confident of who you want to be
Oh my
with, that's
the
a
Jesus!
different
child.
thing. But
Look,
you,
that
you're
child
in
brings
You
a
the
feel
whole
me,
nother
child? I'm just
element
saying,
into
man.
it. You
Like
right,
see what I'm
you
saying?
talking about
You
a
in
don't
the
person
know.
midst of
who
being
question themselves.
right.
You no.
Go
I'm
ahead, child.
saying
What
you.
you say?
The reason I'm saying that you have to question yourself about this is
You
because
don't have to.
this.
That's
But
what
No,
I'm
listen,
saying.
listen.
with
The reason
basically, I
I'm
think
saying
what
that you
Silas
have to
saying
question
is,
yourself about it.
what
Go
Silas
ahead, child.
saying
Go
is,
ahead.
once you at that point of saying, I already know I want to be with this person, because you know all these things about her already. So if you know, once you know, then you make that decision. Then you keep talking to her, not talking to her. Once she let you know, oh, I got kids, I don't, whatever. In that moment, so I think what Peter's saying is, in that moment, while deciding, yeah, it's a factor. You think about it or whatever. But Silas saying, once your mind made up, it's like fuck. I won't be with her, so whatever she got coming
Yeah.
with her,
Don't question yourself.
yeah.
Deal with your consequences that come with whatever the fuck you want to be with.
All right. So
Stop
how do you do?
making excuses for whatever don't happen or don't work out or all that other shit. That gonna
What?
come with the territory. That's
So
what I was saying. You talking about a specific person
right. So
that
now check
that
this out.
actually question
So
themselves going
now
into
you
something.
have
I'm saying, well, if you gotta question it, then don't get involved with it at all.
right.
Don't even start the
Right.
shit because you won't fuck, right? If since we want you, you said what he said earlier, they could slap me with about 7 shit stains earlier, because you won't fuck. You gonna start a whole motion with some bullshit that you know you ain't ready to handle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know she got kids. You know this, that, and the third. No, you don't. That's you decide right then
But
and
then
there
check
not to
this
deal
out.
with it,
There have been
or decide right then and
so
there
what do
to
you
deal
do
with
on the flip side when the person that you choose to be with isn't sure that you're gonna work out as a step parent?
You handle it from there.
it. Yeah,
You take the
you
same
handle it from there.
responsibility, brother.
'Cause
You
some
take the
chicks not
same
gonna fuck with you.
responsibility.
Some
It
chicks
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
I
fuck
change.
just
with you
wonder.
if you not gonna be the nigga
No,
that's
you can't
gonna
let them make the same
fight their
excuse on
baby
you neither.
daddy.
That's what I'm saying. The fuck? No.
Some chicks
I just
like
wanted to
fuck that
clear
shit,
that
But a
man.
part
lot
They
of
up.
gonna
people
fight my
do that
baby
though.
daddy.
Right,
A
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying.
do
A
that.
lot of
That's why
people
I
do
said
that.
certain
So
people. You
you
talking
gotta.
about a certain person. That's all I was telling you.
Mhm.
You talking about a specific person. But you
A
was
lot
like,
of people
no,
do that shit.
what it don't always go like that, P, especially with your these kids disrespecting you, brother. Like, no, my kid ain't never told me that one, round. They ain't never told me that one.
Exactly. So that's just some things
But
that
you
go
said
into it.
that's some stuff that people go through
They,
as being a stepdad, right? But that's why
hmm
I said that's why I had to make the. You see what I'm saying?
the
Yeah, like I say,
the
bro. At the end of the day, it's a decision has to be made. It's a lot of times when I was courting or whatever. It's a lot of chicks fell off the list because certain things they said pertaining to my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't want you to have kids like too much or
but they
whatever.
could have
As
kids.
a man, you know what I'm saying? If you got kids going into the
They
relationship,
don't want to take care of another woman's child.
nah, they don't
Damn,
want
P,
the
let him
bullshit.
finish. P,
Yeah, like they don't. I don't think they want to deal with the bullshit.
Well, I'm just,
I think
you
it'd be.
know,
P, you fishing
It,
now?
it,
Come
it,
on, P, you fishing.
I think it'd be
oh
more. You
no,
know what
ain't
I'm
no
saying?
fishing,
Because
nigga.
for dudes, you know, dudes don't normally beef like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they beef behind women, but like when it's like a baby daddy, stepdaddy type situation, normally that situation goes smoothly or whatever. Like I would say, probably 10% of the time, it probably don't go smoothly or whatever. But with the baby mamas, man, that shit could
90% of the time, that
night.
shit
That
going
shit could
south.
go. That shit. No,
That
I'm
shit
just
See,
going
saying,
look,
south.
like
look, see how you
it's a
jumping on your
50%
conversation,
chance.
chap? That nigga said
It's a
90%.
50%
Chap, what you say?
chance
What percent you say?
that I would say it's a 50% chance that I get the
He
women a
said
little
no.
bit. You see,
I
it's
said
a
90.
lot of them that do build bonds with the
It's
women
the
and
illest
they
nigga
do
in
what they gotta do.
Nebraska.
So for me, I would say 50, probably about 50% of them, they will take that shit to the grave. They gon' don't breathe over that man too long. You know, don't cry too long, cause she got the cry type shit. Like they really be, hard up fussing behind that shit or whatever. But I don't know. Fuck. I mean, that's kind of like a fact or whatever. I wouldn't say I haven't seen no polls or none of that type of shit. But 9 out of 10, like the baby daddies, they don't be beefing hard like that. The baby mamas, yeah, they gonna beef. And sometimes they get along, you know what I'm saying? Go shopping together, do all type of shit, go out together. You know what I'm
I done
saying?
seen it all kind of ways. I like that's the
I done
crazy
seen
part
all
about
type
the
of shit.
conversation.
Like, yeah,
I
so
done
it is what it is. So like I just feel like when it come to that step shit, if the father or the active mother gonna
you
be
know,
involved,
what
active
things
father
do
or
they
mother
accept?
gonna be
What things
involved,
they don't do? You know.
yeah,
Yeah,
you just gotta have that conversation, dog. Long as nigga can have that conversation,
yes. Yeah,
you
talk
know,
like see something.
That's
I
it.
don't
Like,
like
you know what I'm
this.
saying? It's nothing to fuss
I
about.
like this.
It's that and
It's
the third,
nothing.
you know.
You either accept it or you don't. You don't
Any man that could agree
live
to
with it.
keep the woman out of it and let just us deal with it, that's 100% okay with me right there. Because I know it's not gonna be the emotions type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotions not gonna be evolved. Like we gonna deal with if it's a party, any type. Like no, we gonna deal with this shit like this. Boom, boom, boom. Da, 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 da. We not dealing with all that because we know how the women is. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's a good thing or a bad thing, most of the time men be knowing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why women get mad because they know we be knowing and we be knowing, but it might not cross our mind at the time, but we be fucking knowing. But yeah,
It's
shit. But
emotion.
that's
It's emotional connection, like what you're saying. So that's the difference.
it
It's that
is.
emotional
It
connection.
is,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
It's really emotional, bro.
Yeah,
And the
you
woman
you hurt
sometimes
me for life.
the woman or the man, you know what I'm saying, be like you say, hurt for life. And it's like you left me, like you know what I'm saying. No matter what, I got to deal with the fact that this nigga or this female walked out on me. And you know, it's like it's so many things that people hold over their
I gotta
head
base the
or
rest of my
they
life
don't.
off of that situation, whatever that,
Yeah, and
however you
they
say
don't
it,
deal with it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
it. Oh man, yep.
They don't
It
deal
turned
with it.
into a
Like
motherfucking
they never,
yeah,
you
bro.
know, deal
It
with it. You turn
snowballs,
into a different
as they
person.
say. It snowballs. Yep.
Fucking right. You've been turned into 3, 4, 5 different people, all in the midst of fucking 2 years.
Get distrustful women too, and that type of thing go on, right?
Right.
All that type of stuff. If you're gonna people won't really get
Same
deep with
thing.
it, you know.
Same thing for the women. They get the
It goes
distrustful
into
men.
it's the same.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thank you, chap, bro.
Yeah.
So
So it's like, you know,
this where
niggas be fucked up, dog. Cause man,
suggestive
niggas be out there
stuff come
raping these
in
girls,
into
all type of shit, bro.
this is when the suggestive stuff come in, chap.
Yeah.
When you're in these vulnerable moments, right? You feel me? This is when that
Right.
suggestive shit come in, and it be all kind of stuff, and it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. If y'all peeping, what I'm, if y'all in the clouds with me right now, y'all understand what I'm saying, like this, without saying it, but this is what's going on, man. This is what the fuck going on. Even with something like this, y'all, this is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They found a way in, bro. You know.
And I think they gonna keep on, you know, like I said, bro,
Through
we just
relationship
gotta
and sexuality. Yeah, man. It's a
fucking
fool,
right.
bro.
We just gotta make sure that we keep having the
Some type of
conversations
structure
because
in these conversations, brother. Thank you. To talk
keep
about
breaking
structure. Yeah, man.
them
Thank
barriers,
you.
dog. Because that's the only thing gonna keep it. You know, you ain't gotta guess
That's
like
why
that.
it's very
You know what I'm
important.
saying? None of that type of shit. I feel like
What you say? Say
anytime.
it again, chap. You don't have to what? You ain't gotta guess none of that. Just listen and put it together and come from your experience. Is there's no reason just to
Yeah,
have conversation just for the sake of conversation. Just not what this is. We trying to learn together. I was just telling Red. She said, "I'm gonna try to learn." No, ain't no I nothing. We, if we, this is what this for. We learning together. The stuff I know, I'm gonna tell you. The stuff you know, tell me. Shit, that's what I'm saying. Bring it,
right.
bring that shit
I
back to
agree.
me.
I
Whatever
agree
the
with
fuck
Ray.
you just,
I agree
you
with
know what I
Ray.
mean?
But the only thing I don't agree with is like involving the well, it just being strictly about the kids and not uh and not about the parents too, because at the end of the day, the 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 parents still have emotions and shit too, and that's something that the kids don't understand. A lot of kids don't understand nowadays that parents are owed certain respects and certain
That's true, but
emotional,
do they keep fucking though? Do they gotta keep like people was saying earlier and shit? Do they keep gotta slapping,
yeah, you
slapping
be
and
fucking.
whapping? Should the kids understand them doing that? Like say like if that was the case, like Like, where does the limit start where the kids should understand that the parents are going through something emotionally? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how much emotions do the parents still have with each other?
Yeah, no, I ain't talking about I'm not talking about the parents as is the actual biologicals. I'm saying like if in the sense of the step parents having having a certain respect or a certain level of whatever for those step parents too. You know what I'm saying? Like just like they feel like they wanna do things and this, that, and the third, they should also know that, fuck, the parents gotta do shit too. They might want to go out or they might feel this, that, and the third. Like it can't just be all just how the kids feel and not none of the kids understanding what the parents feel
You talking about
sometimes
as a
too, because
stepfather or
I'm
as
saying just like, yeah,
the
I'm saying
baby
like with
daddy?
as the I'm saying like as a household, you know what I'm saying, and as a stepfather, because if now say if you got the mama and the stepdaddy
Oh,
or
okay. Well,
whatever,
yeah,
and
that's true. Then I thought you were saying you wanted the baby daddy to be going on dates and shit with the. I think I'm telling you, I
oh
don't know
no
why I thought
no
you were just
no
not.
no, I'm
Like,
not
what is
saying
this?
that. No, fuck no, I'm not
This
saying
date,
that.
nigga. What are you saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
It's my
I mean,
lady now. You supposed to have
you
that
saying that,
privileges too?
but
What the fuck?
they do have some fucking
Yes,
people
and I think
that
it's
do
tore.
do
It's
that. You know
ratchet.
what I'm saying? But
It's ratchet
that
as
you say
hell.
that, but I wasn't saying that. I definitely wasn't saying that.
Right.
I was
Okay.
just saying
My
that
bad.
when we
You
have
did.
a
Red, am I
household,
tripping? I thought he was because how you segued it. You didn't. You did. I don't think you put a.
no, I was
You
just
put an
saying the
extra.
kids. I was just
You
saying
went
the
straight
kids.
into that motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit, hold
Yeah,
up. Wait,
no,
what
fuck
kind of
no.
emotional shit the parents going through? She with another nigga. What the fuck?
The kids gotta
My bad.
understand that's what I'm saying about the step parent thing. Like the kids have to understand that the parent needs something, whether if it's the man or the woman, they have that step parent there because that
No,
is
you right
the
though. That's why I say yeah.
biological parent.
It's for
You
yes,
know,
yeah. You right.
yeah.
You right.
That's why I'm saying that
But I
it's
think
not
that's
just
why
all
I was
about
with Red though. I don't think that's what Red was
yeah,
saying though. I don't think. I think
yeah.
Red was just saying like once it is what it is, then
Oh yeah,
it
no,
should be
no.
some type of respect
I was
between
only saying
the two. It should be
that
some type
about
of
the
respect, with the kids. It should be all about the
yeah,
kids when me
it
and you
should
have a
be all about
mutual
the kids.
respect for each other. Like it should be all about. I don't think she was saying as far as with the step
I
parent.
think
I think
what
she was
winds up
talking about the
happening is
other
that
side.
the mutual respect that once was shared before the breakup is gone after the breakup, and now it's like who who takes the lead, who has the responsibility, who has you know say so, and the child is confused at this point because what they saw as two people over their life now became one, and now somebody strange done come into the picture. So the kid is all confused at this point and don't know what the hell is really going on now because, like, like in this video, she want this man to call or be called by the child dad, but the child has an active dad, and
So
it
look,
becomes a big ball of confusion. You see what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna
I
pass
think
the mic after this.
I
The
think what needs to happen that uh, with this situation or a situation like that would be that even after the breakup, you have to get back to some type of level of communication and mutual respect for each other as the biological parent of the child in order for the whole situation to work as a whole. Because eventually what happens is the stepfather now has to come to the defense of the mother behind the miscommunications or the disagreements or the lack of respect between both of them. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know what all
so
is
look,
being said. Look, wait, hold on before you do that. You don't know what's being said by the stepmother to the or by the biological mother to the biological father as the step parent, because you're not involved in the conversation. All you getting is what was said to her, not what she said that triggered that person to say whatever he said back and forth to her. You see what I'm saying? Or
Right.
vice versa. So
Right.
that level of communication and admirable respect needs to be kept between both biological parents in order
She
for the step
confusing
parent to
it.
be
Yeah,
able
that's what I
to,
felt
you see what
confused.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta have
but
that.
so look, well, my question is, and then I'm gonna pass the mic. My question is this, right? I'm gonna plant the seed for y'all or whatever. We had say you have a household and it's 5 people, a man and a woman. The man got 2 kids with the one and 1 kid with another. But it's Mother's Day coming up, right? So the kids stay with the dad, with the stepmom or whatever. So Mother's Day coming up, and um the kid asks, can he buy his mom or something for Mother's Day, but don't say nothing about buying his stepmom or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So what you think would be the best thing to do in that scenario? Because the child stays with the stepmother, so the stepmother got to take care of the child on a daily basis, and do the daily things for him or whatever. The mother, she come in town when she come in town or whatever. She don't really get them for no long periods of time and all that shit. She just, she get them whenever she in town. And if she, and not the whole time she in town, probably a day or two, and then, he be back. So what you do with that situation? And Pete, that's Shudder is saying that whatever you were saying was confusing the child, the kid.
Yes,
But,
yes. All right.
but go ahead,
So
answer that
so
question.
I'm gonna go ahead and run on
Sure, the
this
real
one
you ain't
right
gonna be
here.
cursing up here too. So calling them children kids. You gonna be up here
So
cursing like that, yeah? All
Pete,
right
that
now, put
was
your
so
ass in time out.
so first things first. With the knowledge that this kid, or I'm sorry, with the knowledge that the
You up
child,
here cursing too? I just took.
I corrected.
I'm just playing.
With the knowledge that the child is obviously buying the Mother's Day gift out of love for his biological mother, the father should also explain that out of love for him and them as children, that the stepmother is filling a void that's there also. She's putting her love, her attention, her time, her effort into you as well. So it would only be respectful of you to get her a gift to say thank you for doing what your mother isn't here doing. Regardless of the situation between me and your stepmother is still doing something that your mother would be doing also. So, with respect to her, I would advise that you get her a gift as well to show your appreciation, because she's not doing this out of just the sheer kindness of her heart, especially if she's tending to your wounds, making sure your clothes are straight, cooking your food, doing all of the things that I might not be here to do because I'm working to provide a household, right? So out of respect and courtesy, whether you see her as your biological mother or not, she's still a mother figure to you. So you should respect her as such.
Say you gotta get a whole story, player. He died. You gotta get a whole story, dog. What's the whole story?
What? How is that confusing? So if the child is trying to buy his mother, biological mother, a Mother's Day gift, but has no thought
Mm-hmm.
or inclination into getting a stepmother a gift.
Peter, she talking about your story about the shit you was talking about before I started talking.
Yeah, man.
Well, never mind with that. I don't forgot that was too long ago. That was too long ago. I'm on what we talking
That's
about.
because he don't never know what he really be
BBL
talking
Drizzy.
about.
BBL Drizzy.
He don't really be knowing. He just be talking. He don't be knowing.
Red,
Yeah.
Don't pay him no mind.
Listen to it
refresh
again.
his
It'll make
memory,
sense to you.
Red. If you can
Look,
refresh
listen
his
to it
memory,
again.
he
It'll make sense to
probably
you. Shit.
just refresh his memory right quick, Red. Look, she said
Look, I don't even fucking
the
remember.
child is living with the stepmother, but you said the child is living with the stepmother. That's what she's saying.
So if the child is living with the stepmother and wants to buy the biological mother a Mother's Day gift as the father, I am telling my child, albeit that I know you're buying the gift for your mother because that's your mother and it's Mother's Day. But the stepmother is also filling in the spots that your mother is not here to do, which is cook for you, tend to your wound, make sure your clothes is clean, all of the things that I am not here to do when I'm at
Red
work or
said
whatnot.
she
You know what
probably
I'm saying?
good with it. I don't know.
So
What you think?
as a result, in common courtesy and to show your appreciation to her for the things that she's doing for you, you should buy her a gift as well. Whether that's your biological mother or not, she's a mother figure to you. So you should be able to show her appreciation as well.
You gotta read the comment, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, read the
Maybe the
comment
stepmother,
and then respond.
maybe the stepmother gets enough love, regardless of the matter.
Oh, thank you. Come on, now keep going.
That goes without saying. Even if she gets the love, she's still entitled to a Mother's Day gift. If you got that much, if you still got that kind of love for her as
This
the
nigga
stepmother, you should
fool.
get her a gift
Go
too.
ahead, beat that. Go ahead. Jab, nigga. I love it. You heard him, I read. You say maybe,
Hey,
hey, you should still
the mother still gets the love. Why can't the
some
stepmother get the same? I
excuse me.
mean, they
Somebody
both
felt a
getting.
certain type of way.
If the mother is coming through when she can, like Chop said, she might
Ain't
not be
no when
spending a
she
whole lot
can.
of time. No, look, like
Nah,
Chop
nah.
said, she come through, she come get him for a couple of hours and
Well, we
this,
talking
that, and
about
the
the
other. But you,
situation you talking about.
all right then. But that's the same situation
Yeah.
Chop just brought up. So I'm saying, regardless of the matter, if you trying to buy something for your mother and she doesn't spend enough time or as much time with you as your stepmother does, whether you giving her a lot of love or not, just you buying a gift for your mother and not for the stepmother, even though you're giving her love, still show her appreciation by getting her a gift.
I know, but what if you ain't had it like that and you just, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my mama first, though, man. I gotta hit my mama first, man.
Nah, it don't work like that, partner.
See, it do,
Don't
cause I
work.
ain't got the ends to hit. Ain't
You
like I
buy
got the
two.
same love. Happy
Okay.
Mother's Day.
So
Step
if that
bitch.
child, so if that child got enough money to buy one card, why don't you have enough money to buy two cards?
In
Daddy,
that
can you get
instance,
Look, he
I
said, why you ain't got enough
understand.
money to get?
But
Oh,
see,
now you gonna put
let's
that.
just say,
All right, that's how you do me,
look,
Happy. Okay,
but look,
okay,
check
you're
this
right.
out.
Remember, that's
But
coming.
this,
That same analogy coming back to your ass. Remember that,
hey,
yeah.
look, this
On a
the
different
scenario.
different subject too.
Look, Dad, I only have enough money to buy Mama a cord. Can you give me some money so I can
Okay,
get my stepmama
she
one
said,
too? You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Red telling me, she said, yeah, but you have to remember the child lives with the stepmother.
So
But your whole point is give the stepmother anyway.
that is correct.
I know. Why you saying so then?
That is the point. That is exactly the point.
But I felt like I wanted to just do something for my mama, my real mama, right quick. Sometimes steps gotta let them churn take them exactly for what they is. Steps. You gotta
All
churn take
right.
the steps of living their life how the fuck they want to live it because they weren't
So
able
what if
to
the
have a
so
parent around probably at the time or whatever else happened for me to be step. You see what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
Now,
It's whatever that situation is and whatever that. Go ahead.
now
Flip it and flip it to what?
flip that to the step. Well,
Flip it to what?
I
Flip it
don't
to
feel
what?
I don't feel like taking care of you this week. I don't feel like doing this
Flip
for
it.
you this week.
I
You see what
am
I'm
the
saying?
step. And when I'm speaking, I am the step. That's what I'm saying. Who am I flipping it to? The mama?
No. If you the child saying that, okay, look, maybe I want to do this just for my mama. Yeah, you
Right.
getting all the love as my
You
stepmother.
saying you speaking as a
So
child
flip
that's
that.
unappreciative of some shit. You speaking as if
That's what I'm
you're just
saying. So
taking advantage of not having a parent around. That's what you're saying. You speaking
not
of that.
look.
So let's speak of that.
If
No,
the if
let's
the
speak of
no
that.
no
We
no
can
no
speak
no
of
no
that.
no
I'm
you
trying.
confused.
Oh
You
my damn.
confusing it. Listen.
Okay.
If the stepchild says, well, I just want to buy this just for my mom. You hear all the time.
Nigga, I
You get
just
the
said that.
love. You get this. You get that. Right.
Nigga, I just
Now
said that.
flip
Yes.
that to the step parent looking at how this child is saying, well, maybe I just want to get something for my mom, but the mom isn't there full time.
Okay, that's
Right.
why I say let's go into that
Now,
realm, Paul. That's why I was trying. I didn't know
so
we were in that realm, is what I'm trying to tell you. But let's jump into that realm if you want. Let's jump into that realm.
what I'm
Let
saying
me
now
be the nigga.
is,
Yeah, let me be. No, let me.
go ahead,
Star
go ahead.
Wars. Let's go to.
Go ahead.
Let's do this. What do we? Don't run. If you're in that situation, when that child is of that type of situation, you let her rock. You let them do what the fuck they gotta do. At the same
Uh-huh.
time, you still instill certain things that they cool with you with. And if you got to figure out what those things is, then you figure out what the fuck those things is. Just to try
So
to get that oh, good
so all the love, emotion,
connection. It's
attention,
about connection
and
and,
wait,
and
look,
conversation.
all that this step parent is pouring into this child, right?
That's what you is. You gotta
Regardless,
step up.
right? Regardless whether the child shows that same affection back, for them to just say, I'm going to get this gift for my
Right.
biological mother.
You shouldn't even worry about it because you know they are emotionally damaged because they didn't have their people there. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That I was trying to get to that part. I was trying to see where that was going.
They not like
Because I
us.
was about to
They
say,
not like us.
what if
They not like us.
what if that step parent looks at that situation and say, well, you know what, motherfucker, I've been
Nah,
sitting
you
up
don't
here
even
for a
worry
long time.
about it, P. You don't
Right, but that's
worry.
what I'm saying. They got parents that's like
It
that though,
starts
bro.
something's when you worry about it. That means you're not in control now. You feel me?
But I'm saying
And
that
as a
they got
man of the
parents out
house, you
there.
never let yourself get out
Oh my
of
God.
control. Oh my bad. Chop, you wanna add on to anything I just said, brother? Since I'm
I'm
tripping now.
saying that there
All
are
right, so
parents out
look,
there that
so
act like
look,
that,
what
though,
I'm
bro.
gonna
That's
say
what I'm saying.
is,
They have parents that do
okay,
that
go
shit.
ahead, Peter. You can
I
go
would
ahead.
no, what I was saying is they actually have parents out there that act like that. Like motherfuckers be feeling butthurt because the child got something for the biological parent and not them. I
So
don't get
listen,
it,
so
but
listen, so
look,
listen,
I don't
so
get it, but
listen, so
hey,
listen.
that's the
What
situation.
I will interjectly say is, I understand both points. You know what I'm saying? Because nine out of ten, 9 out of 10, to be real, if I was to think about it from my perspective, we're thinking about the kids having the money and stuff. 9 out of 10, the dad is going to have to buy that anyway. So now the dad is presented with, or or the mom or whatever is presented with, am I gonna buy my ex a Father's Day gift or a Mother's Day gift? Because I know my child don't want, I know my child want to do it and they don't have the money, and now I have to give them the money. So
Mm-hmm.
do I tell them no? Because you know what I'm saying. So that's like one of the things I thought about that goes on in that situation. Then, uh, like what P Dot was saying, I understand too because step parents do that. You know what I'm saying? Like get mad at the kids and shit. for certain shit like that. You can't do
Be
that.
mad at them. Right. You
Yeah,
can't do that, but they got people that do. And
got
that's
they
what I was
do
trying to
got
get.
people that do.
That's
They
all
do
I
got
was
people
saying,
that do.
Solid. It wasn't trying to
I'm not
combat your
saying,
point. I'm just saying that they got
yeah,
people that really do
they
that
do
type of
got
shit.
people that do, but
And guess what? They just as fucked up as the situation is
right,
yourself.
that's true. But I'm just saying that I see what you're saying about, people definitely do that, and that's 100% not right to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you made that decision to be with that person, you already knew that was something that you was gonna have to deal with. So it's like, don't get the acting stupid now because of whatever reason. But
Which goes back to my point.
yeah, that don't you can't really come with the fussing after the point. Now, I will say this. I will say this, and this is just my personal take on it. I feel that I would explain to the child that, we're not just getting a gift for the one. Like, I understand your money a little low or whatever, but we're not gonna do the one gift thing because we're not gonna skip all the shit that, all the motherly things that your
Your
stepmother doing.
stepmama. Right.
So,
Right.
I would step in at that point and say, just gonna get no fault stuff.
Sometimes it's probably just not even much a skip though, chop. Like it's like, damn, last $20, the shit might be $17.99, son.
Right, right. It's
I
not it's
got
not
I'm gonna
no
get
high
I'm gonna get
money.
this year I won't give it to my mama. That's all I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
sometimes you don't have that's all I would talk about on that situation. Like
yeah,
it's not like you're purposely leaving the bitch out because she's a step and she been there the whole time. It don't have nothing to
right,
do with that.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm speaking as a step. You feel me? So it's
Well,
like sometimes you have to understand that
in the
sometimes
sense
they might have well, go ahead.
in the sense is, I mean, nowadays I would say this. I would say, these kids come across way more money than we ever came across or whatever
Mm-hmm.
when we was coming
If we
up.
talking
Like,
about right now, then yeah. But we
yeah,
old,
yeah.
son. Come on. We talking about
Yeah,
from
we
experience.
talking
We're not
about
we're
if
not
we
talking
talking about but I'm just saying, like,
nigga,
if
we're
we
not
talking
talking
about
now. We're
right, but
talking
if
from
you're a step
experience.
parent now, then that mean that the
That's what
kids
I was
got
Yeah,
about to
money
it's
say,
now.
worse.
Red.
Thank you. It's worse.
So it is.
It's
So we
worse.
can't talk
You
about
could pull from
what's
every
going on
direction with this
now.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like I was saying, the kids have money now. They use their money for whatever they want to use their money for. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
true. And most of the time they
responsibly,
spend it on themselves, even worse
yeah,
than
most of the
even
time,
thinking
yeah.
about a motherfucker
Yeah,
mama
but
or
that's what, like I
daddy. They
said,
taking from
that's
them
when
anyway.
you come in. That's when the parents come in and supposed to direct them to, you know, to save money, or if you even worrying about if this coming
Well,
up
that's
or
all I
that
was saying.
coming up. You
Sometimes
know what I'm
it's
saying?
not that serious as if you were deliberately leaving your step out, even though they did raise you. You see what I'm saying? Is some one year they might just have a extra connection just to feel who they is. You know, I've been through that without even having a step, though. You see what I'm saying? So I could just understand the degree of not having somebody that just based off of my experience as me being, from where I come from and who I am. Basically, I don't want to even involve my kids or none of this shit. I'm talking about my experience, right?
You
Of not having a
couldn't.
fucking dad.
I heard that.
So, so it's like you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I didn't have to really. I didn't have to.
You,
I didn't
but
have to deal
you're
with
right.
it
I mean,
because
look, but I needed that though,
my
P. I ain't gonna lie to you.
stepdaddy
I needed that because look,
was
I know
there,
what I'm.
and
Wait, hold up, child.
my
Let me finish,
granddaddy
bro. Please,
wasn't.
bro. Because at the same
So
time, it's like I don't want to put nobody else experience on what I'm speaking on. That's why I say what I say when I say it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
It's the experience of somebody else. Them kids experience something else. I'm not gonna speak on
13.
their experience. So when he said certain shit, it was just, well, no, I didn't experience that. You see what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
it's a first person thing based off of what I'm going through. So it's like when you hear it like that, everybody have their own shit, and it's gonna be like that. Period. Like nobody goes through the same shit at the
Same
same
thing.
time. So everybody, gotta just understand and just keep that bitch pushing, though, because a nigga just really trying to understand this whole life spasm any fucking way. Like we all learn together with this shit. I'm telling you, bro. Stepdaddy do all kind of shit, bro. Just cause you a step, that mean you gotta step the fuck up. Whatever that means, and for whatever situation, you
It
gotta
is.
figure that out, though. You gotta figure that
Right.
out as a man. You have your own responsibilities and accountabilities for wanting to be with this woman from the beginning. So that's why I was saying when you said you gotta question yourself, bro, when you get in a situation. No, 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 no. Ain't no question yourself when you get in no situation. You don't get in shit if you gotta question yourself. That's all I was saying from that part. You see what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah, I
people
got
put
you, brother.
themselves in shit, but they say it. You say it when you say this shit, Pete. That's what I be trying to tell you. When you say this shit, you put the shit in existence, dog. Stop putting that shit in existence, nigga. Say it the way the fuck it happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
The
I'm
way it's
saying.
supposed to be,
That's
nigga.
like
Stop doing it.
staying with
You
that's like
putting
staying
curses
with
on yourself, nigga. You might
your
well
that's like
you might well say
staying
motherfucker with a
with
sweater
your
all day.
stepmom or your stepdaddy and y'all going to a Father's Day or Mother's Day party and y'all ain't get that father or that mother, the stepmother or the stepfather no gift.
Right, I'm coming in that bitch dancing a maze. Shot. Whoa. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I'm good. No, man. It's a certain respect, and it deals with certain things. Come on, man. People know how to show up to some shit.
Yeah.
People know how to conduct themselves, right? If they want to be people, chop. You feel me? Like
Yeah, but
you
like I
know when the
say,
time
I
is right.
get
You
it.
know what's good. You know what's the understanding if you want to do right. But you could tell when somebody doing you dirty or somebody doing something deliberately. Now, if you want to
Hmm.
talk about that, let's just say
I
that.
wouldn't
You
think
feel
I
me?
wouldn't I wouldn't
Just say
think,
that,
but see that's what I'm
nigga.
saying. I wouldn't
What
think
about
it's
these
deliberate.
deliberate motherfuckers who
Yeah,
be
no,
doing
that's not
shit
what
to
I'm saying. I'm
stepdaddies?
not
Just
saying,
no, not you, not you. I'm talking about
yeah,
P Dot
yeah,
because
no,
this
I'm
where
not
this shit
saying the
started.
the, the
No, not with
deliberate
you,
shit.
nigga.
I'm
I'm talking
saying
about you say it's.
I'm literally
I think
saying
I'm talking to
that
you.
no, I'm just saying like fuck. I'm saying I know I'm
Never
just
mind,
going to
y'all
be
niggas
saying
that lost me now. Never
that
mind.
I know for a fact. All I'm saying is that I think that the fucking, fuck, you better get that fucking person a gift. They didn't fucking help. And like I say, when the child
Get that nigga a
came, the
gift.com.
daddy came, the daddy, the mama came,
Stepdaddygift.com.
hell fucking right. Fuck wrong with you? That man he gonna buy your ass up for your birthday. They gonna do all
Say
that sweet
Ray.
shit.
Ray, get on your cash app.
Yeah.
Stepdaddygift.com.
Buy that shit.
What you buy stepdaddies for Father's Day, child?
The same
Sock.
thing you buy a goddamn daddy.
You
The
heard
fuck?
this nigga? Look, he
Sock.
a stepdaddy.
Hell
He told
yeah.
you. Look, socks.
Fucking underwear and shit.
Exactly. What's the difference? Oh, Lord. Hey, man.
It's the thought that counts.
It's a great conversation. It's a thought that you right, child. So if I got $2, I gotta spend $1 on my daddy and $1 on myself.
Fucking right.
Here's your cold drink. That's what fuck
That
Hell
nigga say
yeah.
a cold drink. What cold drink you could get for 99 cents? Please tell me, sir.
a check.
Oh my Jesus.
You get your check
Oh
cold
my
drink
God.
for 50 cents.
My God. Why hast thou
Hey,
forsaken
give you
me?
two cold drinks give you two cold drinks right there.
This is a uphill battle. It's just certain things you just got to be comfortable with, bro. Once you make the decision to be with a woman, that's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
And
Vice
you got to
versa,
learn to
lady.
live with it
Vice versa.
and be comfortable with who you is, no matter what the drama gonna be, no matter all that shit. Like people remember, bro. Like that's one thing you can't take from them kids. Excuse my language, from these children. They cannot forget. They don't forget, bro. They remind your ass, your old goofy ass. That remember when you yeah. Oh, it really works, huh? It still works to this day, huh? Yeah, I know. Shit like that, bro. Like you, that's all. That's all
I
you
know
really
where
should
you get it,
need,
man.
bro.
Coach
The
Jesse, stand
understanding
right
of
there.
I made a contribute. You know, I contributed to life. Put it like that, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And that's what people don't understand about the Bible. That's what that's about. You
Mhm.
spread
Life.
your seed, nigga. Your seed is not your dick. It's your mind, stupid. Oh, okay. Y'all lost me. I'm in motherfucking Star Wars now. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's why these bitches is able to do what they doing and be in y'all positions and think they could do it at the same time. Because y'all think it is from down there. But it's in your mind, son. It's in your brain, son. What that nigga told that nigga before he about to jump off the yes, sir. You want to jump, nigga? Jump! Because you not paying attention. That's what else you was trying to show him, y'all. You're not paying attention. You're bullshitting. It's a mind thing, y'all. Come on, man. I'm telling you, this is how you win, bruh. That's why they don't pay niggas that think. Bar.
Mhm. Well, Chop, I heard you say you passed the mic a while back, so I got it already lined up and ready to go,
That
bro.
man stupid as a mother.
Oh, that was beautiful. I love it. Pete died. That was beautiful.
I gotta start writing some of this
My
shit
nigga.
down. I swear.
No, don't write it down. Just keep going like you're doing right now. That
So
was a beautiful segue.
I got this video, y'all. I'm gonna play this video for y'all right quick. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but because it's like 8 minutes long and we already 2 hours in, so I want y'all to hear this and check this out.
Or anything
Have
like
you been?
that.
How long have you been single?
Oh,
I don't think he should answer this. He
what?
might get
I
himself in
think he
trouble.
should because
Okay, well, see, it's weird because I know a lot of the audience knows the story that I always tell, so I don't want to be too
Sure.
boring. But I was in a 10-year relationship, so
Okay.
I was moving mad. I was moving mad. The British accent, sorry, it's not that good.
I do British accents all the time.
Try
like, all
again.
day, every day.
I know,
Let's hear it British
no,
again.
I'm not that good.
Yeah,
Bad, I'm
yeah. Try
sorry.
it again.
I watched Top Boy, but I can never do the British accent except
Oh,
for my, except for my Bugatti.
British. He said the
My
British.
Bugatti.
Where he stands.
Great. I
So
want to hear his love story.
Yeah.
It is a love story.
it didn't sound great at
But
the
then I
ending.
went on Demon Time now. That's what I'm on now. I'm on that
Oh.
You sound like me. Our longest relationship was 7 years.
See, and I don't even believe in these long. I was moving
You don't
mad.
believe in it, so you don't believe in marriage.
No, but my ideology has changed so much
right,
about
let's hear it.
relationships.
Let's hear
I was
it.
in
Yeah.
a 10-year relationship.
Okay.
I had just gotten out the army.
Mm-hmm.
What's our age difference? 4 years?
Who? Oh, you and your
Yeah,
ex.
yeah. So she
about
was
to say us.
19. I was 23, 24, something like that.
19?
She was 19. I was
Oh.
23, 24, and we were together for 10 years.
All right.
She had a child
With you?
before. No,
okay.
before, like, when she was younger.
Sure. So when
Younger
you
than
guys got
18,
she already had
younger
a
than
child.
19.
Yeah.
How much younger?
I'm not trying to.
Oh, you're right. You know, I just out of
Right.
So
curiosity.
stepdad, okay, keep going. Or whatever you were.
Her baby's father was around, but he's kind of
All right,
not the best person.
He's
I
definitely
don't
being
wanna say the
respectful.
worst
It's a
things.
lot of shit going on, B.
Right.
Everything was cool, mostly. I don't know. So at that time, I expected, I believed in this whole 50-50 thing, although I was mostly like kind of more dominant in the relationship and stuff.
Okay.
That's naturally my personality. And like, I don't think she would argue with this point that I helped her out a lot in life.
All right. You helped her.
But I was also on my, like, I was still coming up. So I was like saving a lot of money. I was doing a lot of things that has paid off now, but that wasn't materialized at the time. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Right? Because you got to kind of live smaller to live big later.
Okay.
Oh God. The story, I hate this. And she's watching. Anyway, I whisper it like, where's that gonna help?
Oh my God. Hey, ex-girlfriend.
And I don't want to. Obviously, I'm giving my point of view of the whole situation, but
Yeah.
I try to be
It's always
fair.
more than
I
one.
try to be fair about what I'm saying, but
There's
it
always
is my
3 parts to the story.
yes.
Yes, there's always 3 parts to
cliche.
every story.
Where was I? Oh, so the thing that messed up the whole situation basically is her baby's father died,
Rest in peace.
and she was really depressed about it. At this point, I bought a house. They live with me, her and her daughter. And that where I lived was partially for the school district to be in a better school district. She was from Philly. Philly school district's trash, etc., etc. And she was real depressed about the baby father dying, and I didn't like that shit because I was doing a lot.
Well, I feel like you're wrong.
But you can't.
She's mourning.
Yeah, you can't be upset.
I mean,
that she's
I would
upset.
probably be mad too. I think it's
That nigga ain't do shit.
I know, but when
But
someone
the
dies,
death
I've been through a
of the
situation where
father of your
someone died
child.
and my friends did not like them, and I just feel like
Okay, but
it's
then
so hard.
it broke my home at the same time.
Because she was mourning the father of her child.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
I feel like that's selfish of you.
I'm putting the shit on my back.
We're never gonna be invited
Okay,
back.
okay, but the thing, no, you'll be invited back. Again, I said you can disagree as much as you want. It's fine. You can have an opinion. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can tell me I'm horrible. I don't take it
Yes,
personally.
I think you are.
Maybe I'm narcissist. Maybe
No,
I'm a
and that's-
narcissist
yeah, you
because
definitely are.
it doesn't impact me. I just said that because I knew they would say so. He's a narcissist. That's like a trending hashtag.
So how long
For a long time, like 2 years.
that you stayed in a relationship and she was
Yes.
still mourning, and then you was bothered because 2 years
Yes.
later she was still mourning?
Yes. Even though I'm doing
But it
all,
was-
I
and
did
that's
all
why you
his
broke up?
I was doing his responsibilities, but then
Yeah, but did you ever put yourself in her
you're-
shoes?
I get it. He feels like he's picking up the work.
Well, I get that, but at the same time, you have to understand your partner and put yourself in their shoes and understand where they're coming from.
So this
was
is
it
why you're
affecting
on
your
demon
day-to-day
time?
life, or was it
Yeah.
just like once every couple?
No, everything was all fucked up.
Like she was crying every single day.
I
like
feel
she-
bad.
Basically,
listening to this.
yeah,
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I wanna
it's
hug
hard
her.
to like. I don't.
All right, so you get the gist of it. So, dude literally is saying that the role he took on as a stepfather literally got fucked up because of a situation between the mother and the biological father. The biological father passed. We all heard that. And she went into mourning for 2 years while he still was filling the role and the gaps and doing all of these things. And their whole relationship got fucked up. And it really
Ray
had
said
nothing to do
nigga
with the child.
nagging, man. The niggas nagging. That was
So I looked at it and I thought about it and I thought about it. And one of the things that I thought about was,
boy, y'all ruthless, boy. Boy, y'all women ruthless. Boy, yeah.
so when you
Go
look
ahead,
at
you
that
my-
situation, because in quite honest, in retrospect, if that had been a man, I don't think a woman would have stood by for no 2 freaking years while he mourned the loss of his child's mother. You know what I'm saying? But looking at the situation he was in and thinking about how things he was saying, wait, hold up.
Ray, what's the
Charlie said
time?
he feels like
How
he's
how
been cheated
long?
because the
How
child's
long do you
biological
mourn? How long do you mourn me like Tupac for your baby daddy before you start?
And you got to remember,
really accepting the nigga that you with. Like you got a nigga there. Like what is he? He's the ghost of your. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the year range? Because 2 years to me it seems like a lot to be mourning somebody. Like a
That
mourning supposed to end. You know, if you look up mourning, that's all I like to do with my people. Like we like to look up stuff and really see what it means, not just put stuff in our head for what we want it to be. You know, a mourning ends. There's an ending to that shit. You see what I'm saying? So 2 years. That's all I'm saying, Red. Like it's like, what are we doing? Did you really want to be with him? You know, is the ghost still hitting you? What's going on? That's all I'm saying, Pete. Continue.
so 1 year to me, but she was still in love with the dead nigga. So
Thank you, Red. That's all it do seem like that to me too. Thank you. That's all. I was making
so
sure I wasn't crazy.
when you look at it that way, now think about it. Should she? What was the reason that their relationship didn't work? Because from dude's perspective, he took on a responsibility of everything. He got the house. They moved in with him. He found a good school. He was doing everything for the child.
No,
I
the
didn't
way he lived at, where he lived at
was a
was
good
a
spot.
good school district, nigga. And her ass moved in with him
Moved it
so her
right.
kids could go to a good school. See, no, what you're not understand, you're not telling it like it's game though, but that's game though. That's
So
game
having
recognized game though. That's what the man's saying. He didn't realize it till, and why Ray said that probably a year or something, you know, because I am with somebody, you know what I mean? Regardless of what that is, you know, I'm with somebody else. But it's like you still doing that same thing, you still using that same thing after 2 years? Like,
right.
yeah.
So getting the feel for the situation is like, well, damn, and I didn't see where he said anything negative about the child. You see what I'm saying? It because literally sound like none of that had nothing to do with the child. It was just about the situation of the mother and what was going on with the mother and how she felt about the child's father dying. Because as the stepfather, when you see that the biological, he said it in the beginning, he was like, he ain't do shit. He like, what was the biological father doing? And from his own words, he said the biological father wasn't doing shit. But that made me go find this. So this comes from fathers.com. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all. And it is a little guide sheet about being a stepfather. Can y'all see that pretty good?
Oh, you need a guide sheet?
They got a lot of stepfathers out there that basically learning as they go. But fathers.com put together a guide sheet to support and help fathers and stepfathers. So it says anyone who has been a stepfather knows that they aren't the same. While many aspects of these two roles are similar, it is the unique ones that lead to the disillusionment. Frankly, put it this way. So we know what that means. So the first thing that they highlighted in being a stepfather is getting a lay of the land. And all step parents need to understand the emotional climate of their stepchildren. Stepfathers are no different. For example, being aware of the child's emotional wounds and hurts. We talked about that. Past losses is vital to coping with someone's angry or oppositional attitudes of children in stepfamilies. It is also important that stepfathers recognize that gaining respect and leadership from stepchildren is a process. You earn the right to lead by developing trust and connection with stepchildren. You must be willing to, for example, enter a child's life as an outsider who slowly finds acceptance at that child's pace. For many men, it is very disturbing to realize that their stepchildren get to determine the pace at which they find acceptance in the family. And it's true, you don't get to control your parental status. The children do. They will open their heart to you when they are ready. Until then, you must cope with feeling out of control and find ways to work within the system as it is. Right? First thing,
Right.
initially provide indirect leadership. There are two kinds of influence or power in relationships: positional power and relational power. Initially, as a stepfather, you have positional power because you are an adult in the house who is married to the children's mother. Much like a teacher at school, you have positional power. As your relationship with the children grows, often over a period of years, you gain relational power because now they care about you personally. Your opinions matter more, your validation is sought after, and your warm embrace
They go
feels
buy
safe.
your mother's
Stop.
daycare.
Pause. Period. Right.
Mhm. Right there.
Right. It's a robot.
Uh,
That's that's artificial intelligence based off a psychiatrist that the fuck don't know what the fuck she talking about because the bitch that probably never had kids neither.
I see that shit about a lot of them teachers. They always want to tell you what's going on in the home. Nothing,
Nigga.
bitch.
Did you hear what that bitch said? Did you hear it? What the fuck? Nigga. Oh my damn. Well, I could break that whole fucking paragraph and show you so many lies in that motherfucker. Hey, they might as well read that, I guess, like Ray said. They might as well read that motherfucker. Shit. I don't know.
So the next thing they talk about is expressing your commitment. Articulate your commitment to your stepchildren's mother. Keep in mind, however, that early on this won't necessarily be
That shit
considered
sound like go
positive
crazy, go
by your
crazy,
stepchildren.
lose your mind, lose your mind, do some dumb shit. Don't like nigga cope with not being in control. Fuck is we talking about? Oh,
Exactly. But that's a part of what they're talking about, though.
So
So
continue to
if
read,
these
please, Pete.
is
I'm sorry. Don't
so
let me. I keep telling you this, bro. Don't let me influence you to not
how the fuck we
put your
gonna
shit forward, bro. Please continue to read this shit because I need people to hear this shit with us. Come on, read it.
I know they like I know they sneak shit in there, like I said, because that's some true shit that the kids gonna build
they're gonna
by.
rebel.
No, that they gonna build by. That's one of the things that you read that they gonna do. But it's like they putting that shit in there with a bunch of lies and a bunch of other shit too. Like man, ain't nobody. And y'all wonder why these fucking step parents be fucking over these kids like that. If that's the rules, the guidelines, and then there's a bunch of dumbass niggas that they got together and did this on fathers.com, or it might be a female or something that's over the whole little post and put this shit up and saying this is what we supposed to be doing as stepfathers. That shit don't even sound right.
I guess because it's not. I would presume that is probably because it's coming from a perspective of non-melanated people.
But Pete,
It
thank
ain't
you,
that.
Pete. Look,
It ain't
Pete, you know
even.
satire, right?
It's
Pete,
not
you
bad
understand what
intelligence.
satire is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read this shit for satire. Just please read it, brother. Like you was about to read it. Just keep reading. Go ahead.
So express your commitment. Articulate your commitment to your stepchildren's mother.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, continue,
Keep
sir.
in mind,
Be
however,
a whole,
that
be a
early
whole
on
step
this
nigga.
won't necessarily be considered a positive by your stepchildren. In fact, they may be
Kiss,
threatened by it.
kiss ass. That's what I just heard. Kiss ass and hotep nigga.
See, like I say, by melanated people standards, children who hold strong fantasy that their parents will reconcile can find your commitment a barrier to life as they would have it. Additionally, mom's remarriage, whether following a death or divorce, is often perceived as another loss to children, not a gain. Be patient with their adjustment to your marriage, but communicate your commitment to the permanency of the marriage nevertheless. Communicate your role. It's important to verbalize your understanding of your role.
That's the only thing I heard in that fucking paragraph. See how they do to you? They say all that shit, they give you all them bubbles in the beginning, and just say what the fuck it is at the end. Ain't that a bitch? You
Children
gotta be
need
a
to hear
spiritual
that
leader
shit.
too, P. Dot. You gotta be a spiritual leader.
You got to be
Man, come on,
approachable.
man. You have to keep.
Look, all these key words. Just be a spiritual leader. Be
It sounds like the
approachable.
7 chakras, huh, chap? It sounds like they about to go into the chakras, huh?
Show appreciation. Spend time together. Manage stress and your anger.
Okay.
Like it's a lot of
P.
shit.
Dot. These people play too much, bro. That's what I be trying to tell you, buddy.
And
Fucking
them little
people play
steps.
too much. Bro,
And
they be
no,
trying to get
just
with them
following
fucking
those little
kids,
steps
bro.
is
Bro, they be trying to get with them kids, bro.
but looking at it though, that from a melanated person standpoint, they definitely do lead on with a lot of words when they could just say, be approachable, be able to have the kids come talk to you when they're ready to come talk to you. Be
But
a
look,
spiritual
listen to
leader.
me.
You see what
Everybody
I'm saying?
not listen to, but that's a
Everybody not
fantasy world.
approachable. Right.
Thank you. See, that's what I'm trying to
Everybody
tell
not
you, Pete.
approachable like that.
Don't listen. Like, yeah. See, how you gonna say that to somebody when you know people are not like that? You dumb mother. Why would you even put that in a motherfucking paragraph? Oh, because you want me to believe that your ass ain't doing some shit. That's what I be saying. Like people rat on themselves without saying shit. They don't have to say nothing. I could just listen to how you talk. Like listen to what you talking about. What the fuck? You try to tell me how to be a good step parent by doing all that goof ass shit? Nigga, I just told you, I just gave y'all a good breakdown of saying you accepted the mama. That's it. Once you accept her, you accept everything with it. You don't even know what's with it because your goof ass went in there blind, right? Okay, you gotta stay blind, stupid. Don't act like you could see now when the shit you don't agree with. That's what I'm telling you. See, it's called accountability. Like I said in the beginning. But that's how the devil work, yo. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. When shit spin, that's when the fuck you gotta understand the spin, nigga. Because he used the same shit that you like against your goof ass. So you do it, you go with it. That's why I be laughing, because you can't go against what you say. Once you say it, you gotta remember you said that shit. And people have a short-term memory. What's my rest in peace, Paul Mooney? Niggas got a short-term memory. Niggas you talk about prison, you gotta stop bullshitting. You done went from this to that. You got a Bill Crump. Never mind, I'm go ahead, bro. Cause I'm about to go into a whole motherfucking monologue. Oh man.
But yeah, that's just some of the things that they talked about when it comes down to it. And in all honesty, I think we all go through that just in different ways. Hello. But so in so when you get down to it, even though you may not experience all 7 of those things, when you think about it, you do experience some of them, just not the way they're saying it in their writing. Because it's different. What they say, everybody don't. when you taking medicine, everybody body doesn't react the same to it. Well, it's like that with dealing with people too. Everybody's not going to react the same way that you perceive them to react based on a case study of people who all basically had the same reaction or who all joined in and say, well, this is this and this is this and this is this. It all happens at different intervals at different times. Hell, some children don't accept you until they're adults. You know, you come into their life as a young child and been there all that time. Now they adults and now they finally start accepting you as the step parent who was there for them, who cared for them, who tried to help shape the future, molded, took care of, all of the things that a parent's supposed to does. And it doesn't really dawn on them until they get to be an adult and see that you did in fact really care for them. And it wasn't just because you was with their mom or their dad. It was just because you really did care for them. And so that's just one of the things that goes into it. And I don't think that that's something that the people who wrote that article actually talked about. So yeah, that's all I had, y'all.
Yeah, it's not fair to them damn people that them children won't be little brats and shit. It won't be mean, bro.
Child, what you say?
Ain't
Oh,
them
mean
people for
ass, raggedy
mean-ass
little
little motherfuckers, man. Shit.
gremlin ass nigga
I don't
ain't
want to
gonna
hear that
learn
shit,
shit.
man.
I
Pussy ass
DDT your mother.
fuck, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
Put his ass in the figure four, child.
I
Put
don't want
that
to hear that
nigga in.
shit. Your bitch ass down, boy. Bitch
See, you a
ass
tall
boy.
nigga, child, so you probably won't choke slam his ass, friend. I won't put
Yeah.
his ass in my motherfucking
I don't want to hear
scorpion
that shit,
deadlock.
man. You
You
won't
heard
be
me? Put
fucking
that
mean, bitch. You been buying fucking Uber Eats all week, bitch. Buy that fucking lady a Mother's Day present, bitch. I don't want to hear that shit. You got it.
Yeah,
You good.
yeah.
You good
There you
for it,
go.
my nigga.
Exactly.
Sit your
There
ass
you go.
down.
That's what I'm
I
looking
don't want to hear that shit.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was
Hey, you
coming.
still more. Tell that nigga.
I knew it was coming. The dam was bound to
Sit your
break at
ass
some
down,
point.
nigga. Y'all wearing off whites and shit and $1,500 motherfucking prime shoes and shit, bitch, before you even buy the goddamn suit and shit. Buy that motherfucking lady a Mother's Day present, you bitch, you. Stop fucking playing. Like you ain't got it, bitch. You got it. It's in there.
I know you got it.
Motherfucker. Damn sure there. Them niggas is flossing. Fuck. Them niggas is flossing, man. Shit. Your fucking stepdaddy and bitch. Your dad ain't been to none of your games. That man. And you ain't gonna buy that fucking man no goddamn present?
At least get him a
Who he
sitcom.
sound like? He sound like a pussy one.
That's exactly what he sound like. You better buy that fucking man a fucking present. Stop being fucking stupid. Fuck. Get that man a fucking tool set. I don't give a fuck if he got one already, bitch. Buy him another one, bitch.
Give him another wrench.
You done already lost 7 of his screwdrivers and shit playing around. Fuck.
Buy him a
That man
motherfucking
is
another one, bitch. You know you aggravating. You're more aggravating. Stop it. Nobody
There
don't want
it
to hear
is.
that
Stop
shit.
it. Stop it. Yes. Let's get this shit together. Keep it
Stop
real. Thank you,
playing,
child.
man. Fuck.
Stop playing. That's all. That's the whole.
When your mom
That's
start
what I
getting on your
believe. That's
nerves,
what I
who the
believe.
first fucking person you go to? Your fucking stepdaddy, bitch. Nobody don't want to hear that shit. Man, she and that bitch tripping, dog.
Stepdaddy, bitch, don't blame you. Don't blame your daddy, bitch, because he just came around here the other day and
I don't
gave you
want to hear that
$70.
shit. Don't want to hear that shit, man.
Clean your room.
Stop fucking playing. Fucking girls be mad as hell when them dudes be getting cool with the husband and shit. Because now you can't do all that
Cause it's
controlling
about
and
them,
shit.
chap. You see them? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about them. It's really about them. Like Ray said in the beginning, once you have that certain connection, bro, it's about them. Like, and once all the parents get all that bullshit out the way, you understand that this is how you gotta run it because they're gonna run their life the way they're gonna run it, and your
Right.
goofy ass is a part of it. So whatever goofy shit you do, you're gonna be a part of his life doing that goofy shit. And it's going to
Keep it looking
determine
at.
who they is when they grow up. Point blank, period. That's one
Hey
thing I've
man,
learned,
dudes
bro.
don't be
It is what it
getting,
is.
bro. Dude, I've realized in my experience, bro, if I would have thought a little better as a child, I would have done more for my step parent. But I could see that I could see fuck, I probably treat the man better than his own fucking children. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
And
is what
that's
it
just you
is.
being honest, though, Chop. And you know how
Yeah,
sad that is, though, in real life. And a nigga
yeah. I
like me
mean, it's the
just
truth
really
though.
just talk about it, though, so people could just understand because it's not you to judge nobody, Chop. It's just
Right.
you just telling your experience, bro. So don't even take it like that, man.
Yeah, I could have done more as a stepchild. I could have been
I don't know. That's what I'm
more
telling you. Don't even take it. Don't even
hospitable.
take it like that, bro. It happened the
Yeah,
way it
because I
happened.
nigga,
Huh?
yeah, it did
Come on,
happen the way it
man.
happened, but I
No,
didn't know no
yeah.
better. You know what I'm
I thank you.
saying?
Come on, bro. You
Yeah,
learned.
so
That's,
you know,
yeah, we
that's what I'm
learning. We
saying. You
learning.
learn,
We
yeah.
learning.
I ain't know no
Yeah, fuck
better.
that, man.
Fuck my
No, because
parent, my mom ain't know no better. She was
come
she
on,
was on
man.
some ain't nobody know no better.
Stop. Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, shit. But it,
Yeah, bro.
it just
You
happened,
know how
so
close pain is to laughter, bro?
yeah,
Come on, man. It's a snap.
hell yeah.
Come on, man.
But like I said, I think that, they need to put some respect on the step name, bro. Like and one thing I can say about my
Shit
pastor,
come
bro, I
through in the
know he went
clutch,
to
bro. When
jail.
a nigga clutch, bro. That's all it
When
is.
he was in
When
jail,
a
I mean, I
nigga
know
clutch,
he
a
in
nigga
jail right now
clutch.
for stealing money and shit. But my pastor would always say, ain't no step. We don't do the step. People used to try to introduce the people as, oh, that's the stepdad. And man, we ain't got no fucking. They got a step in front. You ain't no step out there. You got to stand
Hey,
on the
cause
step.
some people, some people even took
Man,
pride in even saying that. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, it
But that's
started,
how
but it
it goes,
started.
chap. Think about it. That's
Yeah,
how people get their name and shit too. That's just a level of respect. That's all. You
right,
know, regardless of what people want to call it. That's what everybody know.
right.
But fuck it, it is what it is. Cause people
Yeah.
respect whatever happened, though. So you know how they've been trying to change the language and shit. So they change it up every
I
time we
mean, we
like it
just
anyway.
watched the shit earlier. They don't have no books that tell us that we could have came from the islands, man. We eat fish and shit and seafood and all the shit from the water, but we are from the land. They say, man. I just
That's
don't.
why. That's why your boy to be saying, bro. Why you think the people own them areas anyway? The people had to get the fuck, man, and it wasn't that far from.
Mm-mm.
Because remember, we didn't. Chap say, "Oh, he went."
Damn sure ain't that
Chap
far.
already know where I was.
Because I don't
It
know how
wasn't.
to escape all the way to Africa,
Figure, I
man.
got.
I don't
Yeah,
know how
man,
to get
I'm
there.
about to go right down there
I'm about to go right down the
with my.
lane here, man. Follow what they call that shit
these,
that they was
these
doing
motherfuckers
on
bullshit, man. They
Finding
giving
Dory.
all this shit
Nigga,
away
the
to
East
these white
Atlantic
boys.
current, bitch. I'm getting on the East Atlantic current. I'm going
They
that
giving
way.
all this
Stop
shit
playing.
away around. They doing these bad deals with these niggas, man. They Xing us out, man. Come on, man. God
Motherfuckers.
damn. I'm just saying, bro. That was the mainland, chap. Think about it, bro. Tell you, that was the mainland, bro.
And the people
Ain't
eat
no way you
vegetables.
start
When you
off.
think about it,
You
son,
don't
like
start off on.
if you dig into all them people fucking diet,
You figured that
it's
shit out.
vegetables and shit, bro. It's like, come on, that's the same shit they've been saying we need to be eating. I always used to think about that when I used to
Oh,
go to
that is the
Mexican.
dietary thing is definitely a
When I used
spell
to
though,
go
bro.
to the Mexican restaurants and shit. And every time you go in one of the Mexican restaurants, they always serve you shit with all the vegetables. The Chinese people do that. The niggas the only one. We you mean tell me we grew the shit and we don't use the shit? We just use the pigs and the hogs and shit? Oh, y'all see.
I appreciate you, Red. Appreciate you hanging in there with us too. Oh man,
Oh
almost.
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
at the 3 hour marker, Red. I'm
Oh yeah,
telling
and we
you,
only
man.
got silent
So
left
much
now.
love to you. I appreciate it.
Is what you call it done. If P dot done.
Yeah, I passed the mic, bro.
Oh shit. It's officially on silent child 17.
No, I wasn't trying to cut you off, dude, chap. I was just trying to, show her
Oh
love right
yeah, I
quick before
seen, yeah, cause she did.
before
She
she
stood
headed
in
out.
that bit the whole time.
Yeah, bro, she did, bro. That was him. Yeah.
He died.
But I'm
You
what?
see
Oh, he
you
passed it. No,
done.
he passed it.
Oh.
I go ahead. I'm gonna be quick, y'all. I mean, hey,
Yeah, well,
she rolled
I
out right.
didn't plan it to be that. I knew because most of
It's
our
all good.
stuff was
Come on,
gonna be,
China.
yeah. I didn't try, but I know once we started talking about that certain shit, in other news, we gotta start doing in other news first and then doing the podcast. That way we had a two episodes. We gonna talk about
Well,
that
I
later.
used to break it down when it used to come through. When I used to cut our conversations off. You know. But
Yeah, to do the
in
another.
other news, y'all don't remember that shit? I just cut y'all. Because at a certain point, I used to just 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So if y'all want to go back to that, we could go back to that. Where I just
Good.
look at the
I mean, fuck,
cause
cause I ain't gonna
look at
lie.
the
Sometimes
conversation
them
off.
in other news, cause we could just run off them. I ain't gonna lie, cause sometimes it really do be that interesting in other news itself without even going into whatever it is we talking about, whatever topic. So yeah, that's why that shit always take us an hour or two to get through in other news, cause that should be interesting like a motherfucker. But that's like how you used to start class back in the G conversation
Just
starter.
knowing
Uh,
when to start another conversation, basically.
yeah, fucking right.
I got one breath for y'all, but I got another one that fucked me up. So I think I'm gonna go with the one that fucked me up first, but it has nothing to do with what your question was, chap, on what you call
Mm-hmm.
it. But when I seen it, and it happened recently, it's a lot of space between it. Like the evidence is in the clouds on this one, fellas, and I probably have to play it more than once for y'all because y'all know I can't stop the clip.
Mm-hmm.
So so just kind of float with me on this one, fellas, and y'all tell me what y'all think because um I'm not I'm not agreeing with how they telling the story. I'm gonna say it like that.
First tonight at 5, the stepfather of a young Madisonville boy who passed away after eating strawberries that were sold at a school fundraiser has been arrested for fentanyl trafficking. Tonight, Madisonville police say they don't know if it was an allergic reaction to the strawberries or if the 8-year-old boy could have come in contact with fentanyl that caused his death. 44 News reporter Ben Laufer has the big story tonight at 5.
Madisonville police have arrested Antonio Person for trafficking fentanyl. This comes just 2 weeks after his stepson reportedly died from eating strawberries that were sold at a local fundraiser. The details of what happened remain confusing and mysterious. Police say it started 2 weeks ago when 8-year-old Trey Harris died from what was reported as an allergic reaction from eating those strawberries. However, hospital staff reported that no other children had similar results from the fruit in question, which led Madisonville police to continue their investigation into the home where Trey lived.
The investigation led us back to the residence on Church Street. We executed a search warrant there yesterday about 2 o'clock. And during that search warrant, we uncovered about 200 fentanyl pills.
Ingesting fentanyl, and even the smallest amounts, can have catastrophic repercussions on an adult, let alone a child, which is why that is an avenue that authorities say could be a possibility.
One child is one too many. So again, we're trying to look into every avenue here. And I know in the beginning of this, you know, we had the strawberry angle, and was it an allergic reaction, or was something on them, or was it this? So we didn't discount anything.
An autopsy and toxicology results are still pending, and authorities say it could take some time before they're finally released.
The strawberries themselves, the container, other items that we located within the house, you know, everything has been sent off to be tested by either KSP lab or FDA lab or something.
Person, meanwhile, was arraigned in court this morning.
Yeah, that nigga was trying to smuggle fentanyl, and that boy got a hold of one.
And the strawberries, he got it from a.
Ate a fentanyl-laced goddamn strawberry and killed that kid because he was trying to
The
smuggle
fentanyl was
motherfucking
pills.
fentanyl.
It was pills. They found pills in the house.
Mm-hmm. P-Dot, I think you don't really be paying attention all the way. You speak before you get all the
You want to
details.
play it again? You play it again? You
Sometimes.
want to play it
I
again?
think the strawberries came into
You want
contact
me
with
to
the
play it
fentanyl.
again? I play it
What?
again.
Why you think the strawberries? Wait, time out before you play it, bro.
If they
Chop, you want
say
to play it
he
again?
was suspected of smuggling
No, wait. At
fentanyl,
one, right? But they ain't said nothing
Oh
about the
my!
fentanyl in the fucking strawberry. So how the fentanyl's got in the strawberries, my nigga?
That's why I say we want to play it again. You see him? Because he probably heard something else.
All right, go ahead. Let's just see if I don't know. Let me. My ears probably broke.
You ready?
mm-hmm.
That nigga said, "P, you ready?"
First tonight at 5, the stepfather of a young Madisonville boy who passed away after eating strawberries that were sold at a school fundraiser has been arrested for fentanyl trafficking. Tonight, Madisonville police say they don't know if it was an allergic reaction to the strawberries or if the 8-year-old boy could have come in contact with fentanyl that caused his death. 44 News reporter Ben Laufer has the big story tonight at 5.
Madisonville police have arrested Antonio Person for trafficking fentanyl. This comes just 2 weeks after his stepson reportedly died from eating strawberries that were sold at a local fundraiser. The details of what happened remain confusing and mysterious. Police say it started 2 weeks ago when 8-year-old Trey Harris died from what was reported as an allergic reaction from eating those strawberries. However, hospital staff reported that no other children had similar results from the fruit in question, which led Madisonville police to continue their investigation into the home where Trey lived.
The investigation led us back to the residence on Church Street. We executed a search warrant there yesterday about 2 o'clock. And during that search warrant, we uncovered about 200 fentanyl pills.
Ingesting fentanyl, and even the smallest amounts, can have catastrophic repercussions on an adult, let alone a child, which is why that is an avenue that authorities say could be a possibility.
One child is one too many. So, again, we're trying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop it right there for you,
So
P-Dot,
because he
just
had
because.
fentanyl.
I'm going to stop it
Well,
right there just
no.
because,
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let P. You go. I'm not saying nothing. What you saw?
if he was smuggling fentanyl, I think some kind of way.
Oh,
I'm gonna
my
say it
goodness.
again.
God
The fentanyl came into contact with
started
the
off with
goddamn
smuggling
strawberry.
Same rebuttal, nigga. He went straight back to it. Straight back. He pulled the ditty out on a nigga. Take that. He went straight back. All
But
right.
okay, so you think this? So what do you
No
think
other
happened
children
then?
came in. Look, no other children came into contact with any symptoms or
Right.
any problems from the strawberries that they got from wherever they got the
Everybody else
strawberries
had the
from.
strawberry. It
Right?
was good, right?
Right.
So what you think?
The
Yeah.
home at which they found the narcotics.
Mm-hmm. You think the
After
little
the
boy
little
took
boy
one of the fentanyl pills?
No, I think the fentanyl pills was probably
Was
hidden
dusted over the strawberries?
or hidden using the strawberries to hide the fentanyl.
Why?
You traveling around
They in
with
my
fucking.
house already.
I hope the
Huh?
people
I
that
don't. I
watch
don't. I don't
this
know. I don't
episode
know.
and hear what you said in the
That's
beginning
because you
about
don't
Bell, watch the
I
whole
don't
episode and
think.
see
hear
this.
what you just
He didn't see
I
said
in the
really
building.
think
about
that
this
That's
nigga
the
dude,
might
bro.
have.
And
What
then
would
they
he?
gonna really
So what?
understand.
So look. What y'all think happened?
You're
Because
right.
I'm telling
TNT,
you what
you're
I
right.
thought happened.
I'm sorry. You're right, TNT.
What
You
she
is
said?
right. I apologize.
What happened?
Go ahead, Pete. Let me just say,
I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I think happened. I think the nigga might have been trying to smuggle them fucking fentanyl pills, and the bitches came in contact with the strawberries, and the little boy ate a strawberry and died as a result of the old boy trying to smuggle them
but
fucking
he got him
fentanyl
from
pills.
the school, P, is what I'm trying to explain to you. He got him from the school, right? It's like you bringing something home from
Did they
school.
find fentanyl in the boy's system?
Could it be possible he took one of his stepdaddy fentanyl pills to school and trying to pop a perk or, thinking that type of shit and just pop one?
That is a possibility.
Why you say he got to
That's
Why you
sprinkle it over the
blaming the child for
strawberries though?
dying though? Like, what the
Why the
fuck?
nigga had to
Why
sprinkle it
you
over the
blaming the child?
strawberries?
Like he killed
No,
I'm
himself.
not blaming it.
For
no,
some,
he's saying the nigga. He blaming the stepdad. He's saying the stepdaddy sprinkled it over the strawberries.
I didn't say the
oh
stepdaddy
man.
sprinkled anything over the strawberries.
Yes, you
I said
did,
this nigga
nigga.
might have been trying
You
to
said
smuggle
the
the
nigga was
fucking
trying to hide it in the
fentanyl.
strawberry chop. See, you weren't
All
listening
right
either,
then.
nigga.
No,
So
I heard
what
That
that
him.
nigga
mean?
I
said
What
that
that
heard
nigga
mean?
him
tried to
say.
hide the
I heard him
fentanyl
say he was trying to
in the
hide the
strawberries.
fentanyl piece inside the strawberries. I
You
heard him say
so
that.
how you didn't know that was impossible? How you let him get away with that? You didn't say
Because
nothing.
no, because I'm gonna be the wrong nigga. He gonna try to holler at me because he's saying that dumbass shit. But I don't want to hear that shit. That shit sound crazy as hell, boy.
Sweet Lord, he done crushed it, put it on the
I was about to
strawberry,
crush his dreams,
and the
bro.
little boy died
Exactly. He didn't crush
from
the shit on him.
this get the
He didn't put the sweet
strawberry.
low on this shit. Like you see. Fuck no, man. Peter losing his fucking mind.
P, that what you trying to convince me, bro?
He
Please tell
got
me you not
bleed
trying
blue.
to
That's what it
convince
is.
me
He
that that's
bleed
what
blue. They got a suspect. He did it. No, he did it. He did it. Whatever the
no,
fuck.
these people trying to
Peter, no,
connect the
son.
shit.
No, son. No, son.
I'm gonna
Stop.
play. I'm gonna
Stop,
play it one
son.
more time.
Play the shit
One
one
more
more
time.
time, bro.
First tonight at 5, the stepfather of a young Madisonville boy who passed away after eating strawberries that were sold at a school fundraiser has been arrested for fentanyl trafficking. Tonight, Madisonville police say they don't know if it was an allergic reaction to the strawberries or if the 8-year-old boy could have come in contact with fentanyl that caused his death. 44 News reporter Ben Laufer has the big story tonight at 5.
Madisonville police have arrested Antonio Person for trafficking fentanyl. This comes just 2 weeks after his stepson reportedly died from eating strawberries that were sold at a local fundraiser. The details of what happened remain confusing and mysterious. Police say it started 2 weeks ago when 8-year-old Trey Harris died from what was reported as an allergic reaction from eating those strawberries.
My question is, why is it mysterious? Look, Tina said it right here. Look. She said it right there. They were watching that nigga, man. They trying to connect all type of shit already. It was like, yeah, it didn't happen there. Where it happened there. What I'm saying is, did the little boy probably took a pill? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, I see what you said, but that's what I
You
think
feel
if
me,
he
Chaps? Like
did,
something
yeah,
logical, right?
if
Ain't no
he did take a
motherfucking
pill,
sweet and low dust on the strawberries, nigga.
yeah, nah. I think like you said,
The
it
little
probably
boy
happened like
probably,
that.
come on, man. But
But I
I
would,
don't
and I
want it to
would still,
happen, but
right,
it
I would
is.
still say that that's
God
a
damn.
that's a that's a big assumption to make in the middle of
Yes.
an investigation. You went
Yes.
from not having
God.
not having a reason to straight from motherfucking what that bitch said, straight from dying from strawberries to fentanyl, bitch. He ain't have a heart attack, COVID, nothing, bitch. He went straight
he was at the
to.
school. Yeah, he was at the school, and
Come on,
we
man.
laid back, and
That's
then
what I think. And P
nobody else
died.
died from the strawberries.
You
So
heard? Ain't nobody else died. You heard them people go straight from that shit to that. That's because they already knew he was
let me
doing the
go straight to this
fentanyl.
house and see what this nigga doing. Yeah.
Come on, man. We already know you got
Nobody
that
else ain't died from the
fentanyl, man.
strawberries. It's nonsense.
We already know you got that fent packy.
That motherfucking fin pack. That fin pack. Come on, man. I mean, what are we talking about? See, that's why we here to do this to the
Now
news.
listen,
That's
P.
why
Listen
we
to me. Listen to what I'm saying, P.
satire
I'm not saying that you don't
break
have
up
a
to the news.
point. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We're not saying that.
It can possibly be that. But what I'm saying is, based
You
on
have to make
what you
sense out
just
of it.
heard, it's no way you could pull that assumption unless you just
You had
gung
time
ho
to actually
on.
have the strawberries in
Yeah,
your own consumption. You would have had to
yeah.
have the strawberries yourself.
And you
That's what I'm
can't go
saying, P.
straight to that.
P, you would have to have the strawberries to sprinkle the shit on the strawberries, dog. Think about
Look,
it.
all right, look like this, P, right? Say you sell
I don't know what you
Coke,
think.
right? So look, say you sell Coke, right? P, you hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, say you sell Coke, right? And one of the kids died. Boom. You know, ain't no fucking way in the world the kids died because of no Coke. Police come straight to the house and be like, yeah, we know you dealing Coke. The kids probably died because you dealing Coke. And they
Yeah, that
probably
nigga
got
look.
in the
That
Coke.
nigga sitting there looking like one of the motherfucking Despicable Me characters. That motherfucking fentanyl, boy. That shit. Them kids' heart can't take that shit, bro. That shit's it's on another level. You know what I mean?
A whole
Mm-hmm.
nother level. But y'all
So
right though.
so
Y'all
Ready
right.
to
Y'all
go.
right.
You hear
I'm
me?
not saying
When
that
they
you're
ready to
wrong.
go.
I'm not saying that
Go
he
ahead, go ahead.
ain't, you know,
No, I'm
I
saying
get
y'all
you.
right about not just looking at it
Jumping
for
straight to the
what.
gun, yeah, like
Yeah,
that. I see. That's all I was saying. I ain't see how you got all the way to that conclusion based on the stuff that you heard. But
Yeah,
I
just really think about
understand,
it right quick. Just right
you
quick.
know,
Just really think
I
about it.
understand
Like,
that
what would you
you
do,
you
nigga?
probably could.
What's better way to move it? P. Think about it like a dealer. What better way to move it? In pill form.
what's a better way to move it in fuel?
No, I say, what's the better way to
You can't
move it?
stick them motherfuckers in the strawberries because they gon'
He
seep
think
into the strawberries.
you think it's powder form? You think you move it better with powder or pill form?
Niggas gonna have to break
I
the
think it's moved better in
juice
a
the
pill form,
strawberry
but
to get the fucking
That's what I'm
fentanyl out the
okay.
bitch.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That
That
what
what
they
they
gonna be
found. That
juicing
what they
fentanyl
found on the
berries?
stepdaddy. Yeah,
Heck
that what they
nah,
found.
son. I don't think
Yeah, it was.
nobody doing that shit like that. To me, that me personally,
Maybe the
I don't
dude probably
think
took
nobody
the
doing that
pill
shit.
because that's what's cool right now. Like Chad was saying, like the future of the thought process of the kids. We can't see that we was doing the same thing shit they was doing. They don't have like I was saying earlier. These little kids way more fucking advanced. So all that shit is just like some grown man shit. So grown man shit don't mean shit no more. It's not even grown man shit. It's just shit that you do now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
That's all
Grown
right.
man shit is just some shit you do now. God damn, let
Yep.
me put that on the shirt. These little niggas is just like, oh, what we thought was responsibilities and discipline and shit that we hold to a standard is just some shit that you do because you want to do it.
They can do it in nobody.
So with that with that process, God, yeah, exactly. Everything motherfucking groovy, nigga. But everything motherfucking groovy. But
Mm-mm.
they gotta realize they still got some OGs surviving and really sitting in here and really, really hold shit to a standard. So you can't get away with it like you think you can sometimes. So when we talk
Mm.
about this shit on Blunt Talk, that what the fuck we do. We talk about the shit they can't get away with. And that's a part of that, man. Because we remember how this shit really went. You know what I'm saying? Like if people just decide to let AI let their life, but then y'all going toward the plan of whatever y'all fucking think that they say supposed to happen. But as long as you react and think like a people, then they can never take that from y'all. That's what people don't understand. You got more power than the fuck you think. That's what I believe, child.
So yeah, you got way more power than we think. But I don't think people think we got power. Like,
Yeah,
just
you
like
can
that
change the
lady
narrative.
said,
You can
bro,
change the narrative.
that
Stop
chief.
being stupid. Yeah,
Just
stop.
like that chief. Like, come on,
They're
man. If
gonna
more
put the shit
people
in your face.
Thank
Yeah,
you. If
go
more
ahead, child.
people
My
thought
bad.
that instead of thinking what they teach you in school, then more people would think that, oh, I probably did come from an Indian tribe. But they don't teach you that. They teach you that them fucking what them other niggas look like that was supposed to be Indian.
It
And
can never. Yeah,
you
it can never be possible. Yeah, because you look how
yeah,
you look. Yeah, you look like
it's
this.
more
No, you're not
possible
them
for you
people.
to
No, you're
come
never not the
all
people.
the way from
Damn,
Africa,
why
bitch.
you saying it so
You could have
aggressive? You must
died,
want me to
man.
to not know.
You
Yeah,
you you went from Africa. You made it from Africa all the way. No, man, just the shit
that nigga
seeming
Josh
more
said,
and
"You
more impossible.
motherfuckers, you motherfuckers." Just tell him,
More and
Chop,
more
you
impossible, bro.
motherfuckers.
Like, come on, man. You motherfuckers is belligerent. Y'all is tripping. Fuck, like y'all brains don't work, bro. Fuck, the
We on
fuck
a
y'all
mission, Chop.
need?
Chop, this is blood talk, bro. We on a mission, bro. That's what I'm
I don't
saying,
know
bro.
what they need. Son, what else do they need? What is we talking about?
They need us, nigga. They need
What else
us.
do they need, son?
They
Like,
need us.
why the fuck y'all so
Let's
slow?
get it. Yeah, let's start. We got to talk about this more, brother.
These
Brother,
motherfuckers is crazy.
we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
What's wrong with you? We came up with the colors, motherfucker.
Give me. I couldn't even finish it. My bad, y'all. I wanted to finish it bad as a motherfucker
Man,
because that was a good segue.
y'all gonna sit up there and fucking tell me I'm from fucking Africa. Your skin ain't that black, bitch. Okay? Fuck.
Wait, Chap, you got dreads though, bruh.
Man, I ain't seen no
My
Africans
bad.
with no
I
dreads, nigga.
apologize.
I seen islanders with dreads. I seen niggas from islands with dreads. Fuck is we talking
Acorn,
about?
Acorn never had
Acorn
dreads.
bald head is a motherfucker. I don't want him, man. Got no hair.
Michael Blackson,
Bald head.
Godfrey.
Bald head. Niggas just I don't want to hear that shit. Them niggas ain't got no hair. Marcus Garvey, bald head. That nigga is not from Jamaica. That nigga is from Africa.
Damn. He's a colorism. He's a
Fuck.
colorism.
Them bitches be tripping,
He
man.
co-
Y'all
he's a
can't
black.
tell me.
He's a
I
black
be laughing
caucus.
at niggas so hard, but see, I got a
But they
older
don't
cousin.
believe me though, chap. When I see
I
all the
got an
people I
older
name,
cousin
bro, they
that
don't
be in
believe
this
me,
shit, bro. And I'm
and they be
telling you,
trying
dog,
hard too to grow
that
their
man
hair. So
said that
it's not
shit
gonna
so.
happen.
He said that shit so good. He said, dog, see, sometimes some people say certain shit, and you just gotta tell them, man, you know what, bro, you got it, and walk the fuck off. You
Just
heard me?
walk the
Because
fuck off, bro.
niggas don't be knowing what they be talking about.
Oh man.
My dog P died. Switched the whole narrative up right quick off of ESPN post, and that man from New Orleans. He ain't go get no news sources from the state.
That's true.
That man went to fucking ESPN.
Yeah,
My brother.
yeah.
Yeah, we gotta start thinking, my brother.
P, you want to say anything on that, bro? Cause you're kind of quiet, bro. It's kind of scary a little bit.
Y'all pointing out some very good points, bro. Like, stop jumping to the gun and just being more mindful about what the media is saying and paying very close attention to the details.
Yeah, to what they saying. That way you don't be in a conversation with somebody saying something stupid.
What's your discernment on stuff too, though, right?
Yeah, from your
What you
best
feel?
understanding of it.
What do you feel is right and wrong?
What?
Ask yourself. That's what I'm saying. Ask yourself that when you know, when you hear the stuff too. So that's what because the reason why I say that because that's what I'm basing it off. I'm basing it off of you knowing what's right and what's wrong, basically. So when I say stuff to you, that's basically where I'm coming from. That's the vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. We gonna be learning together, bro. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do.
That boy say,
Like I said, I ain't really had too much of nothing, bro. But cause a lot of y'all had really great points. My brothers came through tonight, definitely with a lot of perspectives of everything, and I definitely had a good dialogue. Just answering questions, just picking y'all brain, cause I just have fun with it. Just be honest with you. I look at this as a podcast where we could just be free with it, and I'm gonna continue to, try to just uplift that with my brothers, and I hope y'all just, be more free spirited and be more open minded with everything too, and just have fun with it and fuck with it. Nobody gotta say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is blunt talk, NOLA. So it is what it is. And I'm gonna come straight from left field with it. And I guarantee y'all, none of y'all thought I was gonna present what the fuck I'm about to present. I guarantee it. You feel me? So, I'm gonna end the show off with this, and Chop, you could, do the outro.
That's fucking beautiful. That's great.
So my whole perspective is it, it's the process of is what's actually going on, fellas. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's that moment. I knew y'all I know y'all none of y'all niggas thought I was going that way. By what everything I was talking about and everything. I know y'all niggas didn't think I was going. But this is what I mean though. Everybody have their perspective from where they come from with the situation. But remember, like Ray said in the beginning, it's about the fucking children. It's a response of reaction of what you have been through. So you can't pressure and push, And I've learned and studied through the experience and really learned more about myself than I actually did when I was by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, just y'all just giving my testimony on that shit. It's like you gotta just make it with the best of what it is. So that's what I was doing when I played that, fellas. I was answering Chop question when the parent is there, right, Chop? That what your question
Mm-hmm.
was. What
Right.
you do and how you act as a stepfather when the fucking father is there. That's what the fuck you do, Chop. As a
Mm-hmm.
father, you go grab that nigga. You heard me, dog?
Right.
If you know he's a step up man and he been there and he been doing that shit, but you been doing your shit, you been doing your shit too, right?
Right.
But damn, bruh, how much of a man you gotta be to go grab that man, bruh? You feel
You
me?
put your, I think
But
what it
look,
was, they put
stepdaddy
their
took
pride to
his,
the side.
but stepdaddy played his role too, huh, Chad?
That's right.
Stepdaddy didn't give a fuck, right? He laid back, right?
Right.
Knowing he wasn't a daddy, huh, son? He played the role as what he knew what it was, as of the Bible, correct?
Right.
Okay. For him to grab that man, bro.
And see, let us walk our daughter. That was a
So as
beautiful
long
thing.
as what the role is of the stepdaddy, the role of the father who is there, knowing that they're not with their spouse, have to give the same amount of respect, and that's how you do it. You don't try to gain respect by not by notability. You don't gain respect by being noticed, by being noticed what you're doing. You gain respect by doing the shit that's supposed to be done when the fuck is supposed to be done, dog.
That's thanks.
You hear me, fellas? And that's it. Fuck all the other dumb shit. People gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Besides of who you is, you keep your heart, you keep your soul, and you keep who you is as a person solid, and everything else gonna fall in the motherfucking place. And I ain't that shit, chop. You could take us out, Claire.
Yeah, man. It was a good conversation. Like I said, most of the time we speak on the the opposite of this conversation, where what the deadbeat, what you do to replace the deadbeat, and all that shit. But more and more
Yeah, man, don't get too
nowadays.
sappy, bro. Play some music or something while you take us out, dog.
I
Put it
can't. I
on
can't.
or
I
something,
ain't. I'm
dog.
on the. One of y'all gonna have to put it on. I
Oh, I
ain't.
can put it up. I can put it up.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't at the computer. Oh, all right. There we go. The Chad, man. But yeah. I don't think people think about it like that, bro. If you can, bro, if it's in your means, you know what I'm saying? Try to make it normal to appreciate that person that stepped in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that.
And stop blaming people for who you is. Be
Yeah,
you.
fuck, cause you know you
Grow up
wanted to
and be
be with that
you.
woman, and you know them chairs don't respect you,
Everybody.
bitch, but you stayed, nigga. So shut the fuck
Yeah.
up and
And
stay.
you kids. You grown ass kids too. Y'all know what the fuck y'all want to do, and y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Yo. Stop
Leave
blaming
the
every
people
fucking body.
alone, bro.
Nobody
Stop
should.
terrorizing the
Yeah.
people.
And
Cause
blame
your
shit.
ass
It's
sitting up
over
there.
with.
Yeah,
It's
no,
over with,
no.
chat.
It ain't nobody fault but churn, motherfucker. You grown, bitch. Go on ahead. What you got, P Dot? That's it?
Be as the parent be as best a parent as you could be in the situation that you in is what I look at it as. Always be one that can definitely be approachable, as they talk about in the little article that we looking at. But for the most, just be a person of love, man. Like, cause all of this is supposed to be involving love and being around each
Now,
other.
see, if
And
you
being
be a
able to
person of love, then you be P. Diddy. Because remember, he called himself love.
No, not brother love. We ain't talking about
That's
P.
what I'm
Diddy
saying. You
style.
gotta make a distinction in what you're saying, P. Because I'm telling you, bro, people take this the wrong way. People are real. P. He gotta
Nigga,
understand, chop.
dissect your
People
shit,
are
boy.
real sensitive, brother.
Hell
People
yeah.
are really sensitive about what you
Okay,
say, bro.
what about this? Be a person of
I
real
don't ask
compassion.
me. I'm just telling you.
No, I'm
Just
saying.
listen to.
Since,
Don't ask me. I'm
let's
telling
just
you
say,
what I hear.
be a real person of compassion and understanding of the situation that you put yourself into. How about that?
For
And
sure.
that
There
I
he
think
go
that's a
again.
better
He
way of putting
asking. Don't ask
it. Of
nothing.
course,
Look,
I'm gonna ask.
don't ask. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Damn.
You don't ask the audience, bruh. You don't ask them if you talking right. You just gotta talk right. If you don't get that, then get it.
Yeah. But that's all I had, dude, y'all. That's all I had.
All right. I am Chop Stretch. And it's the end of this boat, you heard?
17.
And we out.
Hey.
Like Kendrick Knox Drake out. All right.
Pluko. Volcanoes and shit. We out of this motherfucker. Back. Hey. Dang, you better another good one, bro. Red
Yes,
said yeah,
sir.
she
Yes,
liked
sir.
the
Yes,
show,
sir.
man. Red said she liked the show, bro. We got
I hope
gotta
they all
get her to
come
shout
back.
to some other people, man.
Time to work, Tina T. Shorty Red, thank y'all for joining us. Sorry y'all missed a good portion of the show, but join us next week for the next hot topics on Blunt Talk NOLA.